What is up, fam? Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome back to
Good
another
evening, good
episode of
evening.
Off Topject OT. Let's go, y'all. So, as you
Mhm.
know, I'm your boy Johnny here with my partners in crime, also, and Rome. Say what's up.
Hello,
What's
everyone.
up?
I like your what's up. It sounded very chill. Like what's up?
I'm
And
always eating.
also, it's like
Mhm.
hello,
I
everyone.
gotta be chill with everything that happened to me today. If I'm in like freak out mode, it's not gonna be good for me. But I'm gonna react.
No
I'm gonna
Diddy though.
react. I'm
As long
ready
as
to
you don't pull a
go.
Diddy over there, man.
Nah,
Oh,
nah.
Well,
You
we
can't
see, this
already
is we chilling in the hotel, but nobody is here, so we all good,
nice.
man.
there's no baby oils. I mean, granted, you do look like you're in a hotel back there. It's no baby oil, right?
That we can see.
No, but this
Yeah,
this is very
his camera's
spacious
tilted up.
though. Look, hold on. Yeah, like it's very spacious though. I ain't gonna go too far because I ain't got, I got noodles in my hand. We hungry.
Noodles.
Oh, I heard I got nudes
We
on my hand. I was
hungry.
like, what? And
What?
then it processed noodles. Like,
Noodle,
okay, he
nah,
said noodles, not nudes.
Noodles.
I was
What?
like, what?
Look,
All right.
and
Well,
baby oil in the other hand.
welcome to the show, fam. I mean, this is the only place where tech, pop culture, and bad decisions meet like it's a three-person HR violation. Because why? Tonight's story on Off Topic, well, one of the hottest topics that's out there has to do with the Coldplay concert. I'm sure some of y'all know this, and spirals into a boardroom drama that will make Secession's writers throw their laptops out the window.
Ooh, that sounds spicy. Well, you know how we do it in
Wait a
Oso's Conspiracy
minute.
Corner, where the bizarre isn't just possible, it's pretty much expected. So join us as we go down the rabbit hole and we ask, what if the script has always been written and we're just the actors on someone else's stage?
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
crazy. And then Rome
My
says he's
life
gonna
is
kick us off.
crazy.
Rome's gonna
My
go
life is
crazy
crazy.
and kick us off with tea
You
time.
no look. No, we not gonna start off with tea time because that's gonna take up the whole thing. Tea time,
I
All
think
right,
we
why?
need
all
to
right, well, all
do
right.
when in
We'll
Rome
save tea
first.
time for last. Then we'll save tea time for last.
We need to do when
If
in
you
Rome
want
so
to
we can
know
hear
what
about his
happened,
day.
you're gonna have to stick around. No, 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 no. Not even going to tell us about when in Rome. We
We're just
skipping this
going right
segment. We
after the
going.
conspiracy. We'll go to tea time then. All
You
right. Well,
just
grab your
saying.
snacks, your noodles, or whatever you want to chow down to. So you don't
Temple
get
hat,
bored.
tea, whatever.
Whatever. And let's get the show on the road, guys.
Let's go. I'm so glad you didn't switch that. I still like that intro.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still in the works of possibly changing my intro, but we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. All right.
So,
So have you guys so okay, so this is what's kind of been blowing up the internet this week and well, actually in the last two nights. Have you guys heard anything about what's going on? What happened with like in the concert of Coldplay? You guys know who Coldplay is, right?
Yes.
The rock band.
yeah,
Yes.
of course. They were
All right.
like they were like the key band for 40-year-old virgin. Like,
They're like Eskimos, right? Because they play
Hmm.
always in the
yeah, if
cold
you don't
weather.
know.
Yes, and yes, they haven't done any singles for a while, right? It's been years and years and years, and finally, they dropped down with four singles according to Lux here, four singles in one night during
Whoa.
during their concert.
Wow, so much happened in their concert.
Yes, yes. Okay, so check it. So this happened July 16th at Gillette Stadium. This is out at Boston,
Okay.
and so there everybody's at a Coldplay's um concert, loving it. Coldplay's, they're doing their thing, crowds vibing, and then they had like this big old screen. It's kind of like a circle screen, and
Mhm.
people are calling it a kiss cam because it wasn't really a kiss cam. It was more like um they would show just like random people in the audience, and oh my gosh, I just what's the name of that singer? I forgot his name. I just had it up right here. But anyways, the main singer, it'll come to me. The main singer, whatever pops up on the screen, he'll sing him a song. Like there was a guy that it was his birthday, so he starts singing him a birthday song which he randomly makes up on his head. And
Nice.
then there was like other people that he was singing to, and then all of a sudden this couple shows up, and he goes, "Oh, look at these two." And these two, the guy and the girl, once they see themselves on the camera screen or on the big screen, they like the guy, he leaves the camera embarrassed, and then the girl that was getting hugged, she just like covers her face and turns around. And
Ooh.
so the main singer, he goes, "Uh-oh, looks like somebody's having an affair here, or they're just camera shy."
No.
Dude, and it
Oh.
only took
He didn't have to say all
hours.
that. He had,
My nails it. Caught you on
he had to
cheating
say all
cam,
that.
bro. Like it
Damn.
literally took hours for the internet to do its thing. And like then you know it, like we finally have these people's names. The guy's name, his name is Andy Byron, and he's the CEO. He's a CEO. He's a oh my gosh, an astrologist CEO. Let me see. Let me pull
As
up
I
his
just
bio
looked them up.
here.
Astronomer CEO Andy Byron caught in
Hmm.
Coldplay Kiss scandal.
Yes. And so,
Ooh.
and check this. The girl that he was hugging, her
Uh,
name is Kristen Cabot or Cabo or whatever you want to say that. And she is the company's chief's people officer. She is an HR.
makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense to see.
Damn.
Dude, yes, yes. Thank you so much for bringing that up, makeup. So he does post an apology
Uh-huh.
to his wife, the company, everything. Check this. Let me read it because, of course, I have to have this. I have to have this for you guys. So let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
this
gosh.
statement is like the. Oh wait, I already had it up.
I mean, how it connected. I was saying all that, and then y'all ain't catch none of that because I was like, it connected to both waveforms.
Rogue.
That happened. Hello.
Rogue, you're
Rogue is
on.
like, you're thinking skinny today. You know what
I
I
thought you were
mean?
gonna make it, bro.
Hey guys, I'm in the mountains out here and I got signal, so
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna make it, to be honest. So we're talking about the
No,
cheating scandal that happened at the Coldplay
I
concert. Did you hear about that?
yeah, this is why you don't trust any
Yeah, yeah. So here, let me put. I was pulling up the apology statement here.
I'm becoming like Rome.
Uh,
I
Can you
don't think
hear me?
so. Rome is
Yeah,
HD.
welcome to the world.
He's HD.
Nah, Ron stepping his
Yes.
game up. I went to
We're okay.
Google.com.
let's see here. I'm trying to pull
No,
it up.
You
yeah,
on
I saw
Safari,
that
sir. You
scandal.
are on Safari.
All right, I'll just pull it up on Reddit because apparently that didn't come out like the way I wanted it. Okay.
I like how this guy is a somebody and a nobody at the same time.
Mm.
I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's not like Kanye West got caught with, I don't know, Lizzo. You know what I mean? This is literally like two people, average life, going to a Coldplay concert, getting caught.
Yeah, watch.
Like
Out of
that's
all places,
beautiful.
out of all places, man. And so, okay, I got it here. So I had to pull it up on TikTok because for some reason it wasn't pulling up. So, but let me pause it here. There we go. Okay, and I actually got the actual letter here on my phone too, so I can pull that up. Okay, so where'd it go? Okay, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the couple. So the guy's he's married. The girl, Kristen, she's divorced. I mean, so I guess in her part she's okay, but she's actually divorced. But he, on the other hand, he is married. And this is what the letter says. So it says, I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I am to be or how I want to represent the company I help build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate the process. All right, this is where it gets good. I
So I
also
got a
want
quick
to
question.
go
Quick
ahead.
question. So since he wants to take accountability, does that mean that he wants to move from HR to get with somebody in accounting?
I mean,
Also got
uh,
jokes tonight. That was that was
perhaps,
not a dad
hopefully
joke
someone
for
in
sure. That
accountability
was
is a guy. All right, but check this. So I also
that
want
was
to
not a dad
express
joke, but it works.
I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists
Bro,
and
at a
entertainers.
concert.
Mm-hmm.
He's at a concert, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why
So
would
he
you
says,
why would you go to a Coldplay concert?
yeah, there's nothing private about that, man.
Cold
He says, I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle, into a spectacle. And then he quotes a song. He says, as a friend once saying, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Wow.
Thoughts. I want to
All
hear
right.
thoughts, man. What are you guys
Can,
thinking?
can you read that? Can you read that comment that was on the video from it looks like Windy something?
Oh yeah. Okay, let me
Because that
see.
one that yeah.
So it says consent. What about the wife's informed consent to be with a man potentially exposing her to Lord only knows what because he's sleeping around? Not to
Mhm.
mention, you can expect privacy at a public event. Turned his own life into a spectacle. Trying to shift that blame isn't taking accountability.
Mm-mm. Mhm. Facts. I
So
like
it's Coldplay's fault that his life is chaos now. Stupid Coldplay. No.
Yeah.
That was a
Why aren't they taking
Coldplay.
accountability?
Coldplay.
That was a Coldplay.
No, no, no. And check this out. Check this out. Right now that you guys are saying this, so there is an actual term. There is, yes, it is he did reference a Coldplay song. So we'll see. Um, so check this. There is now a term for this, and it's called co-played. So, what is
Mhm.
co-played? It's a verb. So here I'll kind of it's I'm getting this off of my phone right here. So
Okay.
this actually just became a term, but I'll read it out to you. It says co-played verb, the act of being unintentionally exposed while cheating, especially in public, usually during major events. To be seen at the wrong place with the wrong person at the wrong time. So, for example, bro thought he was safe in a crowd of 80,000 people. He got co-played hard.
Nice. I guess if he
Yeah,
wanted to leave a mark in the world, he really did. Not as
I
a
mean,
CEO, but as a Coldplay.
yeah. So, bro got co-played. And here, watch. Let me
Dang.
show you. I have other videos here too. So let me show you. So this is kind of what they were doing. And yes,
I
I
mean, Brody messed
100%
up.
agree that I think he's gonna be suing. Yeah, I think he's gonna be suing because it
Brody
was
messed no,
out of his consent. So what?
no, because he got tickets in the front. Maybe you too
No, he
close.
was in a
Go to the
suite, man.
nosebleeds.
He was in the suites, so he thought it was private. And watch, I'll show you the video right now.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
watch it.
bro. I mean, he had the bread.
Okay, so this is what he was doing.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
Oh,
Either
Okay, so you see this girl right here that's to the side. I
hmm
don't know if you can
Hmm.
see her. She's kind of
yeah.
covering her left side of the face, sort of.
hmm
So she also works for HR. Um, but so
Oh.
she just recently got hired, so she knew all the tea. She knew everything that was
Maybe
going
she
on with
just
these
got the
guys.
tea, and the tea was really hot, so she didn't really want to drink any of it yet. So
hmm
she was like,
hmm
you know,
Yeah,
mm,
that's why she looks very embarrassed right
mm.
there because it's yeah they were all there. And I saw another POV where there were like the people that were recording obviously didn't know that who they were,
hmm
but they showed them in like in other songs where they were just kind of slow dancing and just making out. And so before they got to this part right here,
come on. You're okay?
so
Oh,
let's
what?
see. Let me go all the way back again. Right here, look.
Oh.
Yeah. And then once they realize it's on them,
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
Oh.
look how embarrassed she
Either they're
looks.
having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure what to do. Should we run with you? Okay, all right.
My bro, he was
Yeah. Then
not
it's
on
just
That's
cheaters.
bananas.
I hope we didn't do something bad.
yeah.
All right,
And
okay.
then he sings to the bananas.
Hold on.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
happy birthday, man. Let's keep
So
going.
right here with this guy, he just barely got done singing happy birthday to him. And
Oh,
then
cool.
the next one was them right here.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come
Oh,
on.
look
You're
at them
okay?
two.
Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Did you guys hear that?
I called it. He called it.
He called it, man. Yeah, so
I
it
think
came
Brody
so
was set up
far.
though.
Say what?
I think he got set up.
I don't
By
think
the
it's a setup,
newbie.
man.
By the
I
newbie. The
don't.
newbie paid.
I mean, yeah, dude was
His
hardcore
company is
cheating.
about to
It's not a setup.
buy some stock market. Buy, well, go buy some stock in his company right now, because next month It's going straight to the roof. You know who's gonna be there? Donald Trump. He gonna be right there, shaking his hand.
Yeah. Well, we'll
This
see.
man's
We'll
not a
see.
bad man.
Elon Musk already said something about that matter, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so it came so far, like before this guy could leave the concert, um, messages, they like the internet, the people found out real quick who he was, who his wife was. They send out Facebook messages to this lady, to his wife,
Wow.
saying, "I'm
Bro.
sorry that you're dealing with this," and like kind of
Oh
saying
my
like,
God.
sorry you have a crappy husband. It's pretty much what these messages are saying. And then her best friend sent her a message with a video of what was going on. This is within hours. So after this happened, and so the best friend sent the video, and and just like, hey, this just happened. So she immediately went to her Facebook page, deleted all the photos together. They deleted all the, like, she changed her last name to her maiden name now. And that
Wow.
same evening, she called her lawyer saying that she wants a divorce, that she wants to file for a divorce. And she threw all her stuff
Brody didn't
out.
even hit. He was literally just kissing the girl. Like he literally just yeah, I get it, right? I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. I get it. I get it. The man's a CEO of a company and they've recently hired two sexy secretaries. That's what I'm calling them, right? That's what I'm calling them. Bro didn't do anything on camera but kiss the girl. What if he had a few drinks? Just what if he was drunk?
Yeah. So famous
Internet.
country singer Luke Bryan, he uh
Hmm.
he actually made a joke about that, because I think he's on the concert either right now or last night. But he made a joke about that, and he goes,
Hmm.
any of you here with your secretary or someone from HR?" So
Damn. Bro, that's too soon.
dude.
Hasn't even been 5 days.
Yeah, for reals, for reals. I mean, so yeah, this is hitting all over, man. It's super viral, and oh my gosh, like I
No,
can't get enough of
drinking
some of
does
these memes.
no, drinking does not make it okay. It does not. What I'm saying, all I'm saying, okay? All I'm saying is that this man was under the influence, so you must give him the benefit of the doubt to explain his story. He
I
said,
mean,
I'm
he kind
sorry
of
in a
did, and it
letter.
he admitted it when he did that apology statement. So it was like, yeah, I messed up.
That's because he only did that because he not trying to get Tiger Woods. Now Tiger Woods was under some scandal, right? So what Tiger Woods did was he bought his wife this big ring and got remarried and all that. And Kobe did the same thing, right? So this tells me one thing. She enjoyed his money until he cheated. Now she about to pull a Mrs. Bezos on this dude right now. That's what's gonna
Yep.
happen.
Yeah. So let me show you guys some of the funny things that I've been watching on the here, especially here on TikTok. Oh my gosh, these memes went flying, man. Um, let me pull it up. Let's see.
Somebody just sent us a message with, I guess, a song from Coldplay that just dropped that's meant for the CEO. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Okay, I'll have this ready, and then whenever we're ready to play.
Un
Look,
momento, por favor.
look, that man should have had some grace. I'm not saying he deserves anything or he doesn't deserve anything. But bro, he got cold played hard. It wasn't his fault. He thought he was safe.
He got cold played, man.
We got
I
Coldplay.
like that, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Sorry, did you have the song or?
Yeah, let me try to. I'm trying to share the screen. Hold
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
on. Hold on one sec.
Sorry, I thought you were gonna play on your phone back here. Let me turn off the share right here.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna because it's not letting me. It's not letting
Okay,
me show you guys. So I'm gonna give you this so you can.
Rome's gonna get cold played
I'm
one of
not.
these days.
I'm not defending Brody at all. Honestly, I'm never taking nobody to no concert to be like with you. Like
You don't want to get
oh
cold played.
he an old head taking somebody young to a concert. You should have took her to like a classical or something. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you how to do it. You know what
Okay,
I
but
mean? Just saying. You know what I
since
mean?
when is taking someone to a public event a private? You know, it's not like you bought out the whole concert. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dudes try to be
He bought
all
out he
like,
bought out a box.
yeah. Well, that could mean two things, man. Let me
Dude,
pull up the
dude,
chair.
dude bought out a box. Now, did she fall into some type of attraction because of his money? Like he is the CEO, right? You know what I mean? So was he in the wrong place at the wrong time? Yeah, most likely.
Well, yeah. Well, he
He was in
shouldn't
the
even been
wrong
doing
place at
that.
the wrong
Period.
time.
Hmm.
That
How do you
part.
think that?
And like, what's I'm listening?
Oh, go ahead. Good.
Cause no, he drawed for real. He did. Why you a CEO going to a Coldplay concert with someone young like that, and you over here
Someone
thinking
young,
you
dude. She's.
safe?
I mean,
She looks older than him.
yeah. Despite the fact, I mean, young
Oh,
or old. I mean, he cheated. Two, it was with HR. So now he jeopardized his marriage. He jeopardized his job, and not only his but also hers. And so, I
he
mean,
wasn't
there
even
is,
in a different woman.
and then he's gonna turn around and be
You
like,
know
"Well,
what? I ain't
that's
gonna
not
say.
my fault. Coldplay's the one that exposed me." You
Yeah, I,
know,
I ain't gonna I ain't
it's
gonna say
stupid.
he probably did some things prior to this Coldplay situation. Um, he was wrong. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
defend him. But
let's
how
hear.
could I do my job if I don't say anything good about the guy? What a fine old man he is. He is doing good for his family until the Coldplay concert. That's all I got, folks. That's all I got.
And
All right, let's
how do
kick
you
this
think that
off.
that's gonna
Oh, all
be? Oh yeah, go ahead. Play the song. Play the song. I want to hear it.
right. Can you guys hear it? Because I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything. Oh, you
Oh,
have to do the sound.
duh.
Sometimes a cheating lying preacher stands up on a kiss cam. I'm so sorry that I looked you up on Facebook, man.
Hey, how does his wife look?
His
Did he
wife
upgrade or did he
actually
downplay?
he downplayed, to be honest.
Damn, no, he
Yeah.
didn't. No, no, bro.
How do you think that's gonna affect them being a
You can't
CEO
do
of the
that.
company? How do you think it's gonna affect them?
I
People
mean,
trying to do business with them.
he better have a lot of investments. Well, even still, so check this. So, he man's pretty much ruined because
Hmm.
every company now knows who he is, right?
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
especially him being a CEO, so they not all now know who he is. One, two. If he has anything invested or in savings, guess what? His wife is coming. If not everything, at least half of what he gets.
Hmm.
And three, they still have kids that are under 18 together. And she said that she's gonna file to get the maximum child support on him, and on top of that, 100% custody.
She not
And with the proof that's
wrong.
on the
She
web,
not
she's gonna get it.
wrong.
Yeah.
She not wrong for what she wants, but don't kick that man that hard. Like, leave him with something. You know what I mean?
But who knows how
Like,
many times he's been doing this too, and
Mm-hmm.
she's just been patient. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because there's some
what
girls out
what
there, some women out
so
there that love their husbands, and nothing wrong with that. But give them a lot of opportunities because there's kids involved. There's actual love. There's forgiveness and stuff like that. There's actually people like that. And vice versa. Even men forgive their wives like that too because there's women that actually do go out and do that kind of stuff. But who knows how many times this man has done this to her to the point where she's like, I'm taking everything, go lawyer up.
she waits for the internet to like make this super popular so she can Bezos her husband? I understand.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Look, get your money, girl. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Get your
Consequences.
money.
Mine says it up there.
Get your
Consequences.
money. She gonna get her money and she gonna move on with her life and she gonna start a space L.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
And I
don't
kind of
hope she get everything. Actually, she could probably get everything and he gonna probably make it back.
well,
He not gonna be
that's if he gets
blacklisted
hired
that
on.
long. He can't be
Yeah.
blacklisted for that long. You know what I mean? His company is probably gonna take off.
Well, here's the thing is that once you're in a high level like that, especially on a very high reputable company, once you give a bad name or like once your face gives the company a bad name, you're done because no other company would want your face to represent them.
Mm-hmm. Because what kind of message is the company going to be sending? Like, hey, we're okay with
Exactly.
adultery. We're
Yeah.
okay
We're
that the
okay with cheating
CEO is going to be cheating you out of your money
or out of your wives.
or out of your wives, especially if they look older than his.
No.
Was it last video that we played? Hide your kid, hide your wives.
I
I don't remember if it was last
That's
episode.
think it was the
crazy.
last
It
one.
was
That
like
one
two
before that.
episodes.
Yeah, like two
Hide your
No,
episodes
kids,
ago.
hide your wife.
two. It was 3 episodes ago. But um, Trump was like in the same situation where he was like messed up, but like America forgave that man. And then all of a sudden, it is what it is. So you mean to tell me this guy who's probably done this 1,000 times, right, gets caught and gets cold played, and
Mhm.
he's trying to like make up for it. Question is he making up for it to save his life or save his wife? It's got to be one of them.
Well, it's probably gonna be more his life because his wife is done. There's nothing that he could save there anymore. I mean, put yourself in her shoes. I mean, if you saw your girl getting hugged by another man at a concert that you probably did not know that they were at because they were on a quote unquote company, business on a business trip.
Well, first off, I'm never letting my girl go to certain concerts in the first place
Well, you don't know
because
that because you don't know where she's going.
I know she's going to a Trey Songz concert. I know she's going to a Chris Brown concert. I
Trey
know she's
songs,
going to.
dude.
I look. I know. And
Not
then
Trey
you
songs,
like,
bro.
Mhm.
look. The dude was throwing chicks in pools. Like, you know what I mean? No, you're not. You will never in your life go there. Now he thought Coldplay was a safe play, but it was
Mm,
not, and
mm-mm.
Well,
he
apparently
got
he thought it
caught.
was private because according to that statement that he made, he was calling it a private venue. It's like, no, it's public, bro. It's very public.
Not when he booked it. They probably said private suite.
And he thought it was private.
Mm.
And I mean those camera guys, they're very keen with like they have a good eye, and they could spot anything anywhere.
It's because they have that camera. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, speaking of, I forgot to show here. Let me share some of the memes here.
Oh yes.
All right. You guys see it?
Mm-mm. Hmm.
All right, here we go. Fonzie's with Miss
Damn,
Piggy,
Miss
bro.
Piggy. Wow.
Dang, they got caught.
Mm.
How dare you catch me cheating without my consent? I'm suing.
Oh, look, it's AI.
Yeah, this is definitely AI. Oh my
So
gosh, she just threw her.
What the
wait,
freak?
check check this out though. Check this out. Pause that real quick because I was talking about this when it was just me, right? The dude's gonna win his money back because of this video alone. There's a
Hmm.
new act that was released that says that take it down effect. And if this is up and is ruling his life, he has the rights to whatever amount he's looking for because the internet made something which is considered like hate content,
I mean, play
Hmm.
stupid games, get stupid prizes, right? So he was definitely playing a
right?
stupid game.
And
Hmm.
he about to become stupid rich again. And then the wife, she gonna be like, I want half. And he goes, no, this is my life that was destroyed, not yours. For real.
Yeah, I mean, he won't be able to sue us because I mean, we haven't made any money yet off of this. So,
No, he can't sue us because the video will just disappear, right? But whoever
nope,
made
this
that
is TikTok, right?
video, look, that the video going this that the it's gonna be black content pretty much like right there. But like once it's gone, right? It has to be erased from every single platform within 48 hours.
Perhaps I don't know. I honestly don't know what this man's gonna do. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be suing, and
Yeah.
I 100% know he's gonna come down after people that been putting that stuff up. But I mean, yeah, uh,
Well, bring it.
play play stupid
Bring it.
games, win stupid prizes. That's all I gotta say to
He
that.
is look, he is sorry and he was wrong, but like does it make sense to keep kicking that man like that though?
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like I bet he feel it. You know what I mean? And he was wrong for sure. But like, why a Coldplay concert? Like Mozart, I get. Beethoven, I get.
Somewhere without a
Bach,
camera.
I get. Right. Like you can get a nice rumor going along, but a Coldplay?
Yeah, out of all places, I feel like maybe going to like a hockey game or like a baseball
Yeah.
game, like the chances are a lot higher because there's actually kiss cam. There's actually your face
Hmm.
is on the jumbotron or whatever they call it. I mean, like for example, the RSL games, the Real Salt Lake games, the soccer games out here in Utah. I go to those, and sometimes I'm just like bobbing my head before the game starts, and like the camera's right on me because they're like, "Oh, look, he's dancing," and so, I'm forced to dance, and so it's, I
What
mean,
so what if Brody is not sorry at all?
yeah, I mean,
He's not. He's just mad that he got caught.
yeah,
Now he has to lose his money, so he has to sue in order to get his money back after he loses it from his wife.
yeah.
But you gotta hate somebody really, really bad to delete them from everything on Facebook. Do you know how bad you have to hate to delete someone from
But
Facebook?
then again, that comes back down to like how long has he been doing this for, and this
Hmm.
was the last straw.
Yeah. How many times did she forgive
Maybe it
him
was a
for
rumor.
other?
Yeah,
Maybe it was a rumor, and now it's been rumor is provided true because it's public humiliation.
I mean, he brought that to himself. I feel bad for the wife. Like,
He did.
I feel bad for the wife because of everyone that was texting to her or messaging her like on the
Hmm.
DMs, like, "Hey, I'm sorry for what your husband did to you." Almost everybody was saying something similar to that. and it's like, it got to the point where she had to turn off Instagram, like take off Instagram out of her phone
Dang, just
because of how many messages she was receiving.
But, bro, she's not safe at all for the next 4 years because she took to the internet the way she did,
No, she never took it to the
or the
internet. The
internet
internet
took
came to
to
her.
him. The, the
The-
internet,
the-
the internet took it to him, and this, that, and the third. So her divorce gonna be bigger than Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's
It's
argument
already
against
big,
whether
dude.
their daughter should be. Like, it's
Yeah,
about to be crazy.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, number one, he probably knows he made a super, super big mistake this time around. And maybe he can feel sorry, right? That's just throw that the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he can feel sorry. But if we don't give that man a chance to actually say, like, Kobe Bryant bought his wife a $20 million ring or something like that. And I get it. I'm not throwing dirt on Kobe's name at all.
but then he still
But
cheat
that
on
was
her.
something
hmm
he did. He did. And so did Tiger Woods cheating on his wife.
Yeah,
So it's like we can't just, you know what I mean, throw it out there and say just because they XYZ, they excluded from the World Hates You farm. But he did wrong though, especially going to a
yeah,
Coldplay concert. Why, bro?
yeah.
Why? Why get Coldplay?
And say even if this is like the first time he's done this, even still, it's still not a reason. Like I don't blame her one at all
hmm
to be super ticked off, because I mean, granted, just as there's women that will forgive their spouses or vice versa, there's also spouses that will 100% be like, no, this, you cheated on me, we're done,
hmm
don't come around me, don't do anything, like I don't want you near me. So there are couples like that too, but we don't know what her case is. We don't know if he's been doing it for a long time, she's been forgiving him because of kids or the family or whatever. But then again,
What
we
if
don't
they
know if
never
she's
loved
also
each
those kind
other?
of people. Say what?
What if they never loved each other in the
And
first
that could have
place?
been the case, but
There's
still,
still
that's
there's,
still
he
no
should have
reason to
just like
cheat.
ended it. Yeah, he should have
Yeah,
just ended it. If they didn't love each other, then what's the
you
point of
fall
being
out of
together?
love, divorce, or separate if you're not
Yeah.
married. Move
Yeah,
on.
especially if you have kids. Especially if you have kids. You guys don't love each other. You're just hurting the kids. You're thinking you're making a good thing for the kids by staying together.
No, look, I feel you. I'm not okay with cheating. I'm not. I'm really not. And but I have to raise the white flag and surrender at some point. But you gotta look at, this is somebody's life, not yours. So if you passing judgment on it, you know what I mean? It's okay. But you gotta
hmm
get in, like, go to their household and be like, so when did it start?
hmm
How when was the first red flag? You know what I mean? Like, did you
hmm
even try to go to the Coldplay concert with him? Did you? Did you? Did you say, I don't go to concerts? I don't want. He's like, but babe, you know what I mean? Oh, and
Babe,
then he's
Coldplay's
like,
my favorite band.
I got 2 tickets to the Coldplay concert because I wanted to go with you, and I got a private studio or whatever suit. Then it'd have been cool. But if he deliberately went to the HR chick and was like, I got 2 tickets to the Coldplay concert. You know what I mean? Now the homies in the wrong. Number one, you don't go to no concert with some chick because you try and hit. No, that's not how this works. You don't do that. I need some water. Hold on.
All right,
Yeah,
I
This
do
is
know this
crazy.
though. I do know this. So Coldplay will be coming to Utah in 2025. So this year. So that means I'm
Ooh,
Eh,
buying tickets, and then one of you guys have to come with me because we have to reenact this.
mhm, that's awesome. Let's do it.
We have to reenact it. Then we also have to see if maybe Coldplay does the whole, like, did you guys bring your HR or secretaries? Kind of like what Luke Bryan
Mhm.
did.
gonna do it
That's so
though.
funny.
They're
I
not gonna
can't
get
believe they
sued for
did that.
that. They're not gonna get sued for that.
I mean, he's not throwing
They
names
gonna
down,
have
so it's not really
fun
getting
with
sued.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I
yeah.
think we need to follow up on the story and see if he
But
sues by next week or something.
Yeah, I'll definitely follow up and then keep
the
you guys updated for sure. So that'll be definitely something I'll be following up this coming week and see all that
the
what he does because I'm interested.
the one thing I'm mad at the idea that, like there is a grace period for the comeback season, right? But Brody is a CEO with gray hair status. I'm sorry, you have passed the potential being able to get a hall pass stage. Like I don't think like you know what I mean? Like if you have lived up to a certain point in your life, you shouldn't even be trying to be in public with someone other than the person you're married to, right? But you got the young people and they okay with it, like Offset and Cardi B. That's another situation. Let's just think about it. Something happens, Cardi B's upset. Everybody's like, "Ah, forget Offset for like 2 weeks." Offset makes an album or a song, and then they move on. He
But
in
that's
music videos with
celebrities
these
though, man.
chicks.
It's celebrities. They do it all for the clout, for the
So,
money.
They
So
do. I don't think that any relationship that's a celebrity relationship is a real relationship. It's
yeah,
it's
unless if
all
they're
it's all
like the
scripted.
super serious ones, like for example, like
nah.
because there are celebrities out there, like for example, oh, what's that British singer? Don't that sing? There's a fire, something,
Oh, Adele?
something. Adele, yeah. So Adele, it sucks that her husband did what he did to her, right? But I mean,
What did he
I
do?
don't even know if she's married to be honest. But I'm sure if
I
she
know what he did.
was, she wouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. Or oh, what's that other girl's name? I got to get better with these celebrities. I'm really good
But
with
Brody
faces,
is
but
a
not names.
celebrity now, so can we give him the fame card already? Because if he make a rap album and a diss track right now,
Damn, I love this comment.
bro, hold on. What's the comment
Oh,
read?
damn. I guess with emojis?
Gonna be sending a lot of eggplant emojis sending over.
Nah, but I'm not gonna support Brody for what he did, especially going to a Coldplay concert, cheating on his wife like that. Like, you know what I mean? Going out for dinner. That's probably the worst, right? Because you might be in a public place, right? That's different. Go Coldplay. You deliberately went to a concert
But that's
to
still a
sing
public place,
along.
bro. That's still a public place.
It
Like
it
it,
is.
the situation. I think that it would have been different. First off, if I don't know if he told his wife he's going to a Coldplay concert. To be honest, but if he didn't, be honest with your spouse. Tell him where you're going. Right? It shouldn't be anything to hide. Two, I mean, if you're going to like say for example you have to go on a business trip to
My
like
answer that Lux.
and that business trip requires that you travel with someone opposite sex, get a different hotel if you can, a different rooms. uh Obviously there's going to be lunchtime and dinner time together, but I mean, take make it public, be out there in the restaurants, know what your intentions are, because if you're there to like intent to flirt, then yes, bad things will happen. But if you're there to keep it strictly business, then I mean there is
Yeah, that's
nothing
right.
to hide. There shouldn't be anything to hide
Mhm.
other than Christmas presents, birthday presents, anniversary presents, or just regular
Yeah,
gifts you want to give
exactly.
surprise your spouse. That should be the only thing you
What
should be
what
hiding.
if what if this person he what if this person he did it with was like a nemesis to his wife? Huh? There has to be a reason. straight crazy and delete, 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 delete. Like, you know how bad you have to hate someone to delete every single photo? Especially, how old was his wife? What, 50, 60,
I think they look like they're
70?
in their 50s. I think they're like in their mid 50s. I don't know how old they are, but they look like they're in their mid 50s.
So you mean to tell me someone that was born without social media did all of that in record time, changed the name, then filed divorce? She must got somebody on payroll
I mean, that's
waiting
Gen X
for
for
him
you,
to
man.
cheat.
Gen X still know technology, man. They still know technology. They got into it late, but they still know it, man. And so, but
She's
yeah, I
like,
mean,
oh, he wanted to be cheating. I'm about to learn this technology. The second he do that, it's gonna be on scheduled. I know the Coldplay concert coming up.
yeah. Oh shit, I haven't even been reading the comments. Let's see. Let's look at the
Wow.
chat here. Let's look at the chat.
Well, I mean, of course you don't want to keep pictures, right? But at the same time, but if you go to my Facebook, literally go to my old Facebook, I don't got time to be scrolling through my old Facebook to be like delete, 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 delete.
She probably doesn't
I
have that
don't
many
got time
pictures,
for all
man.
that.
You know, being that she's Gen X, maybe she doesn't have that many pictures.
She deleted like six, and we make it seem like she deleted 20. That's crazy.
Yeah, so let's see here. So you're mad he cheated at Coldplay, right? Not that he cheated. So are you guys against cheating or not? Yeah, we're against cheating. We're against cheating. We're fighting Rome. Communication is key, so there is no misunderstanding, even if there is trust. That is facts right there. Yes, I agree with that. And so I tell my wife everywhere, like everywhere I go, even when I'm leaving, I give her a call, like, "Hey, I'm out. Doesn't matter where I'm at. Yeah, I may be out, you know, having some lunch with the bros, and the minute I leave the restaurant, it's like, all right, I'm out. I'm coming home, or I'm going to this other spot, you know. But she knows where I'm at. That, and then she can also track me on the iPhone, so it's not like, you know, it's not like she can't
You see,
track
when
me.
you put yourself in a situation where, like, for example, you put yourself in a situation where you can't do it at all, then obviously you're setting yourself up for loyalty, right? But just
Hmm.
like anything, don't fear the idea that you're gonna do it, and then you like, oh, I can't do that. My girl watching. I can't do that. My girl watching. I can't do. Bro, that's worse than cheating. You saying you can't do it because she watching, and you low key just you publicizing it, you making it a big deal. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Move on. Go home.
Hmm.
Go touch grass tomorrow when you feel good about your life. Don't be outside talking about some, oh, she's pretty, my wife, she might be like upset. Like, bro, we know. You said that five times ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why you have single friends.
And being that this guy downgraded from his wife, I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah,
And 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 and
bro,
and
the
and and, and,
downgrade.
and I don't know if he did it because he felt bad for her. You know, she's divorced. You know, haven't who knows, haven't seen someone in for a long time, and she just got super flirty, and maybe that's how everything started.
She had a
You know,
drink.
it could have been
He had a
her,
drink.
and she probably knows that he's married.
Probably
I mean, she's
knows.
HR. She can see his profile. It
Yeah.
says married and all his dependents, and
So
I
she knows.
don't
it's not just
think
him,
that's
it's
how
also her
HR
for ruining a
works.
family.
Like, first off, she drawn two for wanting to go to a Coldplay concert. She drawn two. You should go home, Netflix and chill like the young people do. Then
No,
maybe you
don't.
would have made it through the night.
No, no,
But
no, no.
you went to a concert, Coldplay concert. You should know what they do at concerts. It's all about exposing in the first place. When you go to a comedy club, right? What's the comedian? He's on stage. He goes, A lot of beautiful, beautiful folks out here. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. Hey, hey, what's your name? That's your girl right there. That's the first thing they do. So you're not safe anywhere you go in public. And the dude went to a Coldplay concert. Like, how would he pay for those? First off, she probably mad he used a credit card. First
Because it was
off,
a company card.
she probably mad. Who whose company car? He's a CEO, which means he started the LLC.
Oh, they're both married. I thought they were. I thought she was
They
single.
both.
I thought she was just
Yeah.
divorced. Um,
Ooh.
but here, you know what? Let's research that now that we. Because when I was looking at that, I thought
Are
like
they upside down pineapple?
no, because there would have been more
Don't answer
people.
that.
There would have been more people in the party.
What? She's married to another CEO? Dang.
They are so about the upside down pineapple this situation. Y'all look, y'all crazy.
What does that even mean? It sounds provocative.
Privateer rum.
I wanted to say
So he's okay. So he's a CEO. Well, he's not even CEO. He's a chief executive. Yeah, that's CEO. Sorry, of Privateer Rum, which is a Massachusetts-based booze maker. Oh yeah, so I no yeah they're separated. So the two separated in 2018, and their marriage was legally over by 2022. So yeah, they're she's divorced.
Oh,
She's
she
divorced.
is?
That's what I thought. I was just
Oh.
like when I was researching this, I could have sworn she was divorced. So maybe I read it wrong, but no, yeah, she's divorced. He's still married.
What does that mean?
Well, was married.
Upside down pineapple.
Oh my gosh, bro. You
I'm
might
old,
want
man.
pictures are gonna show up, bro. Don't do it, man. Pictures are gonna pop up. Just don't share your screen, man. Yeah, those upside down pineapples. I mean, Glam, I'm with you. Like that's just so weird. Just couples with other couples. I mean, I don't know. That's weird. That's yeah.
the
Mm.
idea that I'm just trying to wrap my head around why they thought this was a great idea. Like, I mean, you have
Why
to ask
cheaters think
yourself
that
that
it's a great idea to cheat?
why is it a good idea to do that in general especially there? You know what
Wait,
I'm
what
saying? I
state are
know you love concerts, but that's not cool. Don't do that. You get caught in especially like CEOs, right? Big people
Mhm.
would, like that. Like if you got a LinkedIn account, you need to chill for real.
they're coming after you, man.
Better, you better. Look, I'm looking at it this way,
That is a cruise ship
right?
behavior. But it's the Bliss cruise ship behavior, not just any cruise ship behavior. This last
I'm
time that I
not.
came, look, so I don't think my wife noticed this, but this last time I was at a cruise ship, this was back in November. There was our neighbors, was it our neighbors, or maybe it was two doors down? I can't remember which door it was, but they had upside down pineapples all over that door, meaning for people to come in that were into that. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this is just right here. This is nasty." I was like, "I don't want to
Look,
hear all of that."
people don't know about the down pineapple at all. Because
Yeah,
you
I
walk
don't
which
in
know.
is
somebody's
good.
house and it's just there.
Yeah,
And I am not
pineapple goes on pizza.
defending. I'm not
Mm.
defending the idea or what cheating is. I gotta just say it this way. The man did wrong. The man got caught, but everybody wants to keep kicking him and keep kicking him and keep kicking him. Like, what would Jesus do? You know what I mean? Like, he
Kick
got
him out.
caught. I don't, I don't think Jesus would keep kicking him.
Wait, which Jesus are you talking about? The gardener?
Okay, he's gonna keep kicking him. But it's like you can't keep like what if he feels hurt about this, right? We can slander him, right? But the thing is it's not cool to tell a man for years and years. Like his wife has already publicly left him. She's about to get a Bezos bank account. What more do you need to do as Americans in America to hurt this man? He's
But I mean,
already hurt.
Build that wall.
again, it
Build
comes
that
down to
wall.
like it comes down to play stupid games, win stupid prizes, right? It's like saying a criminal's going to go down and rob a bank. Like, why would he expect that a cop wouldn't or the FBI would chase him down to arrest him and throw him in jail? You know what I mean? He
Mhm.
committed the crime, whether he wanted to or not. He still did it.
Mhm. Boo, bro. Y'all
He
funny.
can't say he can't write a statement saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys, for robbing the bank. I apologize to my wife, my kids, the team out there at the bank that I just robbed. I'm gonna try to become a better father, better husband." You know, you can't say that,
Wow.
dude. You know what I mean?
Y'all,
It's
they
like you're a
going
bank
in
robber.
on
Period.
me.
This guy's a cheater. Period.
He's just mad he got
Or
busted.
chat.
That's
Am I
all.
wrong for
That's all.
saying that? Am
He's
I
just
wrong for
mad he
saying
got
that, chat?
busted.
How long were they married?
Uh,
I know. I don't. Look, we got to let's state the facts. How long were they married?
Probably for a long time.
let's
If
look it
they,
up.
yeah. Well, I
Were
don't know if he's
they
gonna say anything, but
were they planning to be separated? Maybe that same night or same week, and Brody was like, "I'm going to a Coldplay concert." Nobody knows.
to be honest, I don't think like with the wife's actions, I don't think they were planning on being separated because those
So
are
she.
like hatred. And yeah, like even if they were, like it really doesn't matter. Like I mean, if they were married in the process of being divorced and separated, you know what I mean? Like he was living somewhere else, then it would make sense. But then he wouldn't be scared. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
the look on his eyes, just his facial expression, that was a genuine
Dedication.
scare, dude. That was a genuine like you never look so scared until you get caught of doing something,
That's true.
right?
Um, I just googled it, and there's no information available about how long the CEO of Astronomer has been married. Mm-mm.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade, right? He did wrong. He did wrong. He did. He did. Chat, he did wrong. This is not Rome trying to he did wrong. Especially going to a Coldplay concert. He did double wrong. This was like double wrong, right? Let me say it again. Double wrong. But it's still not okay, even if the person robbed the bank, for everybody in the world to punch him once. That's a million to a billion to trillions of punches. You you gotta understand, you gonna kill this man, unalive this man eventually. You know what I mean? So like if maybe
All right, but
someday.
check this. Okay, so check this, Rome. So some of you know that I would do work at financial institution. I've been robbed at gunpoint, dude. I've been robbed at gunpoint, and and I got told to get on the floor as these two guys were robbing the teller line. And so when they left, I wanted them to get caught so bad because if I were to catch them, dude, it would have been bad for them, only because they had weapons, but I was so boiling angry, dude. I was so mad that they came and did this. And
Mhm.
so, you know what I
Understandable.
mean? And so like not a lot of the people go through that because
Mm-mm.
not a lot of people know what it's like to be robbed, at a bank or go through a bank robbery, the process. Because then like later on you have to wait for the FBI. The FBI comes and interviews you, and they start asking you questions like, who do you know that could possibly do this? And they start getting more into your like personal life. So it kind of gets a little scary, but I mean, going back comparison to this guy cheating, like sharing that same anger and frustration,
Mhm.
that she could have had. I could only imagine. Like, granted, like I know my wife will never go out cheating or anything like that, but I could only imagine the frustration, like all the mixed emotions that she went through when her phone started blowing up with all these messages, or computer because she's a Gen X. You know what I mean?
Well,
So it's like
if
she
Brody
must
had
have been
a
very
if Brody had a
pissed.
happy home, he shouldn't have done any of that. Like he had if like happy home, bad home, you leave it alone, right?
Yeah.
He went to a cold. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. He went to a Coldplay concert with another female in a
You're
private
saying
suite.
are you saying you should have gone to a Diddy concert?
It probably would have made more sense. It probably would have made
Drink
more
baby
sense.
oil.
It probably would have made more sense. He about to
Oh
build the
yeah.
Epstein Island.
Yeah, Midnight Shinobi. Yeah, it was wild. It was pretty crazy. It was like 5 minutes before closing too, when we got robbed, and it was a Friday night, and I just wanted to
Dang.
go home and start my weekend, but nope, I had to go home till like almost 11 o'clock that night because I had to wait for FBI to show up. They interviewed
Mm.
everyone, and I was really mad. I was really mad. So yeah,
Did they catch the guy?
yeah, they caught him. Yeah, FBI was quick. Within the week,
Cheating
they
is an
caught
old
they caught
person's
all three guys. It
behavior.
was two guys that came in, and then the getaway driver. Getaway driver was a dummy, and he left his car at our parking lot.
Y'all
Went
about
to go
to
rob another
y'all about to
car.
make me
Came
Oh.
go
back
in on
with two
y'all.
license plates. So he swapped out the license plates on his car, and he swapped out the license plate, the car he stole, all in the same parking lot where where he
Yeah.
robbed the bank.
No,
Where
no,
there's
y'all,
cameras
y'all about,
everywhere.
You know.
y'all about to make me go in on y'all. Y'all keep saying this. They broke up a family. They what? What? They broke up a family. Let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Let me move my camera. Let me move my camera to another spot, location in the room. I feel like I need to change spaces now. I'm changing spots. Let me get to my. I'm gonna sit in this chair. I'm gonna sit in this chair. This is my thinking chair. I'm about to run y'all
The
ticket.
thinking chair.
Hold on.
Dude, that did-
Mhm.
Run y'all ticket.
Dude, you look like a silhouette, bro.
Wow. I see your silhouette. Where is you?
Look.
No, dude, you can't sit that far, bro.
Nah. Wait. Hold up.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
better.
Ooh,
Y'all,
there we go.
y'all, look, y'all, he broke up a family, bro.
I mean, they're not wrong. They
What?
they both deliberately did, whether she knew or
Mhm.
not, but he for sure did. And whether she knew or not, I mean, but I have a feeling that she did knew as well because of how scared she looked as well in that
Look,
video.
look, look, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. If this was going on for so long, that family was already broken up. Don't get me wrong. If this was going on, that family was already broken up. Now,
Unknowingly because of him.
uh, yes, in his actions. So why is she staying with him and she gonna leave him whenever this is public? Come on. Leave that man before he do something like that. Give him the grace to just
But
just
then
leave him.
but then again, it goes back to what I was saying. Like maybe she's one of those forgiving wives because of the kids. She tries to make it work, so she forgives him. Because who knows how long this has been going on? You know, with
Hmm.
this is the only person that we see him with. But who knows if he's done it like 3, 4, 5, 10 times? Who knows?
Hmm.
You know,
Facts.
and this is
Facts.
the last
The
straw
last
for her.
straw.
Because yeah,
Facts. And that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna allow the world to kick this man for about another month. But if y'all keep doing it, who's narcissistic? Right? Is it him or is it the world? Because as far as I know, when everybody like Barack Obama experimented with drugs, that went on for about what, a month, and then it's gone. And then you got Donald Trump doing this. That went on for about a month, maybe a year, maybe about like 3 months, give or take, and then it moves on. Dude cheats at a Coldplay concert. He's not even a celebrity. You letting Cardi B and Offset get off book because they celeb? No, my man is celebrity. If I was him, I'm dropping a diss track. I'm dropping albums. I'm getting photo shoots. Look, you know what? I'm gonna call Bezos. Like, look, let's take this trip to the moon right quick. I want to go see what it look like. My girl thinks she gonna get X, Y, Z. Look, breaking up a happy home. If that man was happy, he wouldn't have done it in the first place. But I digress, people. I digress tonight. I'm gonna take the losing chair because it's everyone against Rome tonight, and that's fine. I'm gonna take that bit. But one day, just one day, y'all gonna be like, "Dang, the female messed up the happy home," or something like that. And then all the men gonna be like, "Dang, she cheated upwards." That hurt
She
more.
cheated
My homie,
upwards.
my homie cheated down and got hurt. Damn, he cheated down.
He cheated down.
well, either way, he still cheated, and they from the looks of that video, they both knew he was married, and so that's still
Yeah,
yeah.
they both messed up. At the
They
end of the
both
day,
messed
they
up
shouldn't have did that.
that whole family there and their jobs, their careers, just everything. So
And she divorced the CEO too, so she knows she's trying to date up for sure.
another CEO.
She
I
was
mean, could
upside
be.
down
You know, she's
pineapple
after
man.
that paper. She's
That
after that
paper.
She's a
paper.
look.
But
So
anyways,
let me ask this. Let me ask this real quick though, because this is a really important question. What did the wife do?
I don't know what the wives did. I'm assuming that she was probably a stay-at-home mom. I mean, he's making good money, so there wouldn't be a reason for her to work, right? So
Yeah, I wouldn't
See?
think so.
So
yeah,
if if
unless
she
if she's one of those wives that hates being home and rather pays a babysitter and she has to go to work 'cause she hates staying home. I mean, there are wives like that, or spouses, I should say.
Yeah, so if that's the case and scenario, then he in the wrong for everything he did. No matter what, still cheating is wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. Don't kick
Let's
that
change the
man.
topic before we start losing viewers. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah,
do you guys know who
got it.
Felix Baumgartner is?
Feel it? No, who's
Got it.
that?
That's not the
He's
last
the
the wrong.
he's the
Tell you
first
that.
guy that jumped from space. So he did a yeah.
Oh
You remember him?
yes,
He jumped from
yes.
space, and so he actually just passed away.
What?
And so
Wait.
he did a paraglide jump, and I think his parachute didn't work how like it's supposed to. He crash landed, and he died not because of the crash land, which he was severely
Relax.
injured, but he got into a cardio arrest, and that's what unalived him. So
Wow.
yeah, he did what he loved to do, and unfortunately he's not here with us, but he did broke the record of the highest jump. which that was pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen it, I would say go to YouTube or TikTok or whatever and look up
Play it. Play it. Play.
Felix Baumgartner. Here, I'll put it right here in the chat so that you guys can see what how to spell his last name.
Sometimes I like getting the chat man like angry at me. Y'all funny.
But yeah,
Well,
his jump was
with
pretty
this,
cool. It's pretty cool the story that he tells when he did that space jump, when he jumped from
Mhm.
space down to Earth. And how he was saying that gravity pulled him down so hard that he was starting to spin, and he knew that once he started spinning, that would actually kill him as he was going down. So, oh, there's reports that he died before hitting the ground. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's that just recently happened, so it's just yeah.
Oh dang! When did it happen?
did he
Um,
did he know he
let's
was
say
going to unalive? Did he
I
know?
don't know. Let's see. He died today. Yesterday is when he died. He was 56.
Wow, so young.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they let that man go to space at 56, I'm just saying, yeah.
Well,
I
the
know
jump was in
Jer
2012, so that was like what 13 years ago. So he was like
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
40
so
43.
he had 13 years of fame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I give
he
him that.
yeah, it was a pretty cool jump. It was a really cool jump.
I'm gonna
And
give
so and
him
then
that because not everybody jumps from space, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah,
you guys
and
hear
then
about Yellowstone?
are there animals that are leaving
Yes.
Yellowstone? Did you hear about that, Rome?
No, they are the animals are pulling Madagascar on them.
Um,
You see,
I wouldn't say much Madagascar. I would say more of like I would say maybe open season. If you ever seen that when they all like leave the forest because
ooh,
it's
Mm,
yeah
mm.
open
yeah, and they're
season's
all leaving
worse.
as yeah they're all leaving in herds too. So it's they were showing a whole bunch of bears that were leaving Yellowstone.
Yeah, they're like bisons were leaving, and then like a couple like a day later, like the bears were leaving.
Yeah,
They had a meeting. We gotta go. We, I don't know what
watch
they
they're gonna come
doing
down to
here.
Utah. They're gonna come down to
No.
where Rogue is.
Well, they're making yeah, they said they're making their way to Utah.
Yeah, we'll see
Well,
if they
have you guys
do.
been to Antelope Island? Of course you
No,
have,
I've been
right?
near it. I've been near it, but never to it.
So Antelope Island is kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about it is the crazy amount of mosquitoes that live over there, you know?
Yeah, I
Like
heard there's a
it's a
lot of
stupid
mosquitoes.
amount. Stupid
Yeah.
amount. And I'm thinking, like maybe I gotta eat like onions. Maybe
Is
that
is it
might work.
is it as infested as the Great Salt Lake? Because oh my gosh, that lake
Oh
is
yeah.
Mm.
I hate that lake.
It's worse over there, Antelope Island, because the mosquitoes are not like normal. Some are like baby size and some are like huge because they're like they get the target. They're not just eating the people. They're eating the bison and
All the
the
animals.
birds and all that. Yeah, they eat everything over there. So we
Yeah,
was
fun
over there
fact.
and it was like a bunch of mosquitoes. And there's a sign that says, "Do not get out your car."
Oh
Literally says,
shoot.
"Don't get out."
Dang.
Yeah. No, forget that. Fun fact, I learned that the girl mosquitoes are the ones that suck on the blood, while the male mosquitoes, the male mosquitoes are the big ones, the one that could like
Oh.
wear your shirts because they're that big.
Hmm.
But they
That's going on a t-shirt. Massage you
yeah,
in.
they go around and eat other bugs. Yeah, but they go around and eat other bugs, but the women the female mosquitoes are the ones that suck the blood to help nourish their babies. And so,
Mhm.
yeah, I didn't know
That's
that.
cool.
So
Mm.
as a thought, if a mosquito starts to suck on your blood, you have to let the mosquito finish, or it becomes like transfusion. So what if that mosquito transmitted some type of blood from someone that had, I don't know, rabies, and now you have it. Is that how that work? Or is that not how that work? Because obviously you killed the mosquito while it was eating you.
Hmm.
I don't
So
know.
what's that
We should ask
all about?
ChatGPT or an AI. See.
They gonna have a really smart answer.
I tried asking ChatGPT a question the other day,
Hmm.
and it said, in order for you to get this answer, you need to upgrade at premium. I was like, screw you, I ain't paying you for one question. I'll move over to Copilot.
Look,
There you go.
go pilot.
Yeah, or Gemini. Gemini is really good.
Yeah, Gemini is really good too. But I was on my computer that day. I didn't have Gemini on
Mm.
my computer.
Oh,
Well, as far as like this guy that's jumping from space 13 years ago. Do you have a video footage of this? Like crash landing and stuff, like the Bezos account? Or
Um, like let's see, I could pull up a video from him jumping from space, but I don't know if they're gonna have a video of him crash landing. To
crash
be
landing.
honest, yeah. But
Let's
let me
see.
pull up the space jump, which that video is pretty cool, and he kind of does like a little narrative of what's going on as he's as he made that jump.
sometimes, what they say back in the day when you was kids, you pick on the person you like. I understand now. I understand now. You keep picking on me, I'm just gonna take it as a compliment.
Nice.
I lied to um
All right, here it is. Can you
Ooh,
guys see
let's
it?
see. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, I
to
see it.
someone
So
about having a
this
girlfriend
this is his infamous jump right here.
and then became short.
So wild. Oof.
So under
That's hella
now,
green screen.
did he break the speed of sound as he hoped? There he's coming.
I ain't want to talk to her. That's why.
And there you can see by the approaching shadow, he's just about there, and he's down on the earth safely back.
Hold on, hold on. Play it back. Play it back. I want to see it again. I want to see it again. 'Cause that was smooth. They
The
animated
jump.
everything. The landing. My man landed like he was going home.
So under parachute now. Did he break the speed of sound as he hoped? There he's coming.
Look how he
And
landed.
there you
Look
can
how
see
he
by the
landed.
approaching shadow, he's just about there, and he's down on the earth safely
My
back.
man. He look like he's about to put on the Jets.
What's that
I'm
speed? Oh
actually.
shoot! Oh my gosh.
I'm a
How
sweetheart,
much is
Jessica.
1,342 kilometers an hour? How much? How fast is that?
I think you just times that by two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like times that by two, and it's miles.
833.88 miles.
No way.
Ain't no way he was landing like that at 800 miles an hour.
Well, he had a parachute, but before the parachute, I'm assuming that's how fast he was going.
And he's dropping from
Tony
orbit.
Stark suffered
The
on
way
the
down.
first Iron Man.
Yeah, his little documentary is pretty cool. I think it's like a 5-minute documentary of like him narrating that jump.
That's pretty cool.
Let me see. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool because he
He's
starts talking about like how everything that he feared would go wrong was starting to go wrong, and how he ended up correcting it towards the end. But it's pretty cool how he's narrating it.
I think it's fascinating that he would just hop out of a chair from space.
Hmm.
Like he jumped out that chair like he was. There's no going back now. This is it. They gave him a lawn chair that floats at zero gravity. And just jump. All you have to do is just jump. Okay, don't worry about the chair. We'll get it back next year. We'll
Yeah.
get it back next year.
Do you guys think you could
There
be
was
that?
there was a I'm listening.
Yeah, go ahead.
As long as it's off subject. I'm off subject with this comment.
Same.
I don't think I don't how do you think they selected that man?
I think he was already doing it as a profession, and I if I'm not mistaken, I think it was off with for Red Bull. I think Red Bull's what who was sponsoring him. And so, I mean, obviously, to be sponsored by Red Bull or by Monster or any of those big companies like that, you have to do tryouts or they scout you out.
So you wrestle a bear.
Say what?
That's what you wrestle a bear that's on you wrestle the bear that's on his way over because you know they're migrating to Utah. You know what I mean? A few of them might stop
Mm.
in California off rip. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, you know what? I'm taking my business to California. I
For
would
wrestling a
go.
bear. Would we start up that whole hundred men versus one bear
The bear is
argument?
winning.
So we already did the gorilla.
Like the bear is winning. They have
I don't know,
they
man. We
have
could outsmart the bear, and plus they get scared when we yell at them. So I think we got a chance with the bear.
that's loud.
I'm always trying to fight
You
some
know,
kind of King Kong animal.
you gotta be Dwayne Johnson for that. You know what I mean?
Just because I'm 6 feet, I think I could wrestle any bear or gorilla, man.
No.
Sweet. So what you got cooking for us?
You
Also in your
know,
corner. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rome.
nah, I'm here, man. I'm here. My day
Mm.
was difficult today, and maybe it was my fault, maybe it wasn't, but it happened so fast. I'm gonna let also do his thing, though.
No, tell us, Rome. Let's do you.
E non ti corra appresso, non ti strui, solo a guardare. Yanne, yanne, goppe, yanne, ya, yanne.
Midnight Shinobi says he'll fight with a bear
Ye-
with you guys.
Let's go. Sweet.
Um,
Yeah, since we don't have Rogue with us, Rogue's probably already fighting the bear anyways. All the
Or a
we need
skinwalker
five
because he's up in the mountains.
off
all
off
the
rip. You need
Amazoners.
five people to fight one bear because maybe eight because two people got to hold the arms down, and then you know you got one person holding one leg if they can hold it, another person holding another leg if they can hold it, and then the other one is giving the bear like punching bag shots. You know what I mean?
Bro,
And we
I'll
need to
make
get
that
like a
bear tap
Mike
out by
Tyson.
myself, man. I'll make that bear tap out by
That's
myself. Just do the rear naked choke and just like
That's
I'm lactose
crazy.
intolerant. Just give me some cheese. I can destroy them all by myself.
I was gonna Dutch oven these bears.
Dutch oven the bears.
That's wild. Um, Today was a day for me, fellas. Life has shifted, finally shifted. In a good way or a bad way, I don't know yet. But most likely, from all the years of driving, combined into 4 seconds, and that's all it took. Now you probably hear a lot about accidents and all that and whatnot, and you see how trucks be going like belly over, you know,
Hmm.
and they go and it looks tragic. I saw a truck driver. It was about like 2 3 years ago. He was talking to me. He was like, "Never had an accident in my life. Not gonna start now." I said, "You don't do that." You know what I mean? It was about like 10 minutes in. Dude was crammed into the mountain, and I'm just like, bro, I was just talking to him. You know? So let me talk about my scenario today because I don't know how it went. I could tell you decisions had to be made, right? All I know is I was driving and I'm on the phone and I'm, just talking about what I'm seeing, right? Reiterating what I'm seeing. And I go to press play on the podcast just to keep it going because I'm enjoying it, right?
Hmm.
Traffic stops. I'm not on my foot's not on the gas anymore. It's not. It's literally on the brake, literally. And I'm coming to the slow, but then everyone is just like stopping. And then this one car moves to the left side. That was my escape pattern. That didn't work out. And I went back to the right. I'm about to hit this car and I swerve harder. There's a choice you got to make here. I could easily just hit this car probably, but then this person would unalive because of the
Hmm.
impact. We're going about like 25, 30 at this point because I need to maintain speed to change area. Now I know that you probably want to come to a complete stop, but this is how you hurt more people. That's exactly how you do it, is by thinking that stopping is the only way to go. So I hit this little spot. I'm in this ditch. That's when my speed counted. Because if I would have stayed there, the trailer would have flew up, the merchandise would have flew out, and the truck would have flipped over. That probably would have been a bad, 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 bad scene. So now we shutting down the whole entire highway because of it's right there at a public spot. Now, I think I did a decent job. They won't let me see the footage and all that, but it happened in 4 milliseconds. And it was just like a moment where it was like, I remember somebody was like, Rome, how you alive? I don't know. I really don't. But today was a day where it was like, we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So this is gonna be a follow-up, right? Could be a millionaire in about 2 weeks. Who knows? But lucky, no one was hurt really, really bad. One guy, the guy that was driving the car, I clipped him and his car flew left, like left, all the way left, like Donkey Kong, Mario Kart left. That's how
Jeez.
far he went. And I tried to avoid him as best as I could. And being that I did a lot of dirt work, driving dirt trucks and all that, I was able to manage, but my truck had the worst luck. The trailer was fine. The truck is gone, technically.
I'm
They
sorry,
can
man.
salvage it, you know, and it's okay. The reason why I say it's okay is because the situation could have been worse, you know? Just literally trying to press pause, um, or play on the screen just to enjoy driving. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Hmm.
don't get that much, we don't get that grace. Like driving
Um,
in the city, you have to like maintain all of it. So out
Hmm.
of the 9 years of driving, 4 years made 4 seconds made a big difference. It really did. So in 4 seconds, I dodged three cars, two motorcycles, clipped one car, and then managed to save the tractor from flipping over. Now that's a day for you. I'm just trying to figure out why today. I've been cut off a few times in my life. Why today? You know what I'm saying? So that's the win in Rome moment today. We're gonna follow up and see what happened because they have to look at the video. They have to make the best judgment. I did tell the police officer what I was doing, what happened. So I wasn't being like dishonest. I was being honest with them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because dishonesty just makes you lose your license, you got to pay the fine, and you have no job.
jeez,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So that's what happened today.
Well,
I'm fine, even though my truck was in the air for like 2 seconds, but
Oof.
you know, I made it and no one else, no one got like to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I appreciate y'all. Uh it was just like the idea, like working at a bank for so long, knowing how banks work and knowing that money isn't is marked cash until it goes out. Bank robbers don't know that. But it's the same thing when it comes down to truck driving and things like that. I wasn't tired. I was just literally just enjoying my time. And to come to a smooth stop is not easy if you don't have any weight. So I would have skipped, and that trailer would have skipped, and that trailer would have swung, knocking over the two motorcyclists because they're vulnerable, they're open, so they would have been hit first. You know what I mean? So what I had did was because you guys heard about that accident that happened in Denver when he was going downhill about 100 miles an hour.
And he killed like 25 people or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Because
was so
he was brand new. He was literally brand new, and he gets life in prison or jail for something he didn't know how to combat. But then it was at that time, someone asked me, "What would you do in that situation?" I'm flipping the truck. That's the only way to do it. You got to flip the truck. Most drivers have to flip the truck, but uh, to be a great driver doesn't mean you have to get into an accident. To be a great driver is to be like, hey, I actually did my best and no one got hurt.
Yeah.
So for him to have done such a thing, would you guys say that's on him or on the company? Because the company put him behind the wheel.
I feel like that just comes with experience. I mean, he's new. He doesn't know how to. Maybe he gets tense in stressful situations where he didn't know how to react. But I feel like with experience, he would have been able to like dodge or
And,
maneuver differently.
this was his first time being alone, right? If I'm not mistaken, that driver. Um, but if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Rome. But usually when people are training to be a driver, you're with your trainer for a whole year, right? Typically, that's usually how it
No,
goes.
that depends
Especially,
on
is it?
which company.
Oh, was he
Because you can
working
be
for a
with
big company?
Swift. If you're driving for Swift, you're gonna be with them for probably 2, 3 months at max, just so that they know. But sometimes they might be like, "Cause I am, I'm a very decent driver, and I've driven with people that they just look like they're gonna get into an accident. There's one guy when I was driving with him, he was brand new, just got his CDL. I said, please, please, please don't unalive me. If there's anything in my life I want to go home. That's what I want to do. I want to go home. And he's like, nah, I'm good. So the same ditch that I went down, because the ground is like, okay, so you got the freeway, right? And then you got the dip, and then you got the frontage road. I went straight into here, jumped over here to straighten out over here and into the frontage road. If you are in Texas, there is no frontage road on that side. That's all dirt and thorns. He went inside of a canal. I have no idea how he ended up there. But his story goes like this. I got hit by a rock, I got scared, I swerved.
Mm,
And that's exactly what happened. His reactions and reflexes. But my reflexes today I would say heightened because I knew what I should have done and I knew where I should have gone, but I felt complacent thinking that that 1 millisecond wasn't going to hurt somebody.
Yeah, it's keeping that cool head, man. That's
hmm
what got kept you alive and others alive as well.
Yeah, being level-headed. Just
Hmm.
yeah.
So it sucks, man, that you're in that situation, man, and that makes sense why you're in that hotel. So what's the next steps now? Like, because right now you're in Texas, right?
No, I'm not. I'm in Illinois.
Oh, you're oh, sorry, I thought you were in
No,
Texas.
I'm closer to Illinois. It's around. I'm really close to it. I think I'm in Illinois. I left everything at the truck, so I kind of just, you know what I mean. I'm at where I'm at when I need to be there, but it's just like I think the next step is Texas. You know what I mean? Like that's what's gonna happen. Most likely, hands down, I'm gonna get the plane. I'm gonna get a ticket to Texas and then start over because I need to get something in Texas, and that's important to me.
Yeah, makes sense.
Even with no money in my pocket, I'm about to work like 3, 4 jobs. Yeah, y'all gonna see. The restart is gonna be interesting. So
We gotta have our chat share off Topject then.
yeah, it's gonna get interesting. I'm gonna do a little documentary so you can be like, see it. But
Oh
um,
man, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry that that happened to you.
Yeah.
And I mean, never wish that upon anyone. And
Just glad you're
especially
okay though.
yeah.
no, I
Any scratches,
appreciate it.
bruises, or anything that's hurting? At least not at the moment, right?
You wouldn't think I was a NASCAR driver the way I handled that situation. I'm just mad I actually clipped the car. You know, because if I didn't clip that car, it'd have just been on me that I just caused a big old scene and I got towed away and blah blah blah. But I was literally seconds away from literally missing that car. He got hit by the edge of the trailer and that was it. I was looking to like, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it, hit it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm definitely trying to see if that person's okay. But I look back and he was fine. He was standing up, walking around, talking to the people, just things like that. And I appreciate that, ladies, and everyone in the chat. W in the chat. W in the chat. I know I'm crazy, but look, check this out.
Rome was playing Tokyo Drift with the semi truck. No, I'm just kidding.
I
It's
low key
too soon,
was.
bro.
I low key look, if there was a simulation, you would say, why didn't he hit anybody else? Because I was like, you know how they have those orange cones and you gotta go through them?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was playing with the truck as it was going. So I go here, 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 hard right. I should go straight. Once I go straight, I veer and then I come back and I keep going. I hit the dirt and I said, I can't turn. If I turn, this thing's gonna flip. If it flips, the tail of the trailer is gonna hit the car, so I can't do that. So I kept going, and then as I kept going, it hit this lip. The lip took the truck off the air into the air, and then that's when it smashed down and then destroyed all my axles in my car, on the truck.
Jeez,
So now I
man.
can't drive it.
So how heavy was your load?
11,000 pounds.
11,000. Oh, so it was a light load too. So
Yeah,
if it
I
was
was.
heavy, if it was heavier, it probably would have been less. Like, how should I say it? Like, it would have been. Um,
I feel like it might be harder not to maneuver it if it's a heavier load than it is for a lighter one,
no,
or is it backwards?
depending on
It,
depending what, like, how, like, you're doing stuff, I guess, in a sense. And I'm just basing this off of,
if
like, when I used to go truck driving with my dad. I never truck drive, but
yeah.
I would go with him. If
I-
that makes
If
sense.
if um if it was heavier, my trailer tires would be closer to the end of the trailer. So it would have been less maneuvering.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. But y'all heard it live on Off Topject. Whatever happens, I'm going straight to Houston with whatever I got in my pocket, and I'm gonna figure out the rest from there.
Well, keep us posted. Let us know what we could do to help you out. We'll probably start like a caravan. We'll throw Oso in there, makeup, girl named Jessica. We'll throw everybody in the car in the caravan. We'll go pick you up, man. It'll be a party bus.
What? What? That'll be love. Like, I I was asked if I was okay, and I'm just thinking to myself, why today? Why today? And then I'm telling my best friend this, and she's like, you should just go and get some rest. I'm like, nah, I got the podcast to do tonight. You know what I mean? I gotta the show must go on. You
Well,
cannot
shoot,
go
man.
without the podcast. So I said, there must have been a reason for this, and I have to make it count.
It's
If
because of the
you
road
say
trip.
to
See,
you,
like everybody's already signing up. Like bags already packed. Let's go road trip. Let's, man. That's what it is, man. We'll go pick you up, and then we'll start arguing in the car on our way back home. So,
oh yeah, y'all getting y'all ticket ran for sure.
they'll be
Yeah.
booing you all on our way back home, man.
Look, um, but I definitely don't like the situation. But I can say though, I've been driving around America 1,000 times over, not resting enough. And I do get rest, but it's like once in a blue moon. You know what I mean? Had my blue moon yesterday, and then today it's like, you know what I mean? Maybe it's time to do something else. What that is, we don't know yet. But I will say, we did launch our book. We have a book out,
Sweet.
and the book is called Coffee. Now, before you say anything about the title itself is beautiful because it fits the SEO off rip. It just does. Everyone's typing in coffee everywhere. So it's going to go all over the internet soon. And we got things moving in Africa, right? So I'm not upset about the truck because I'm still doing things I need to do.
Right
It's
on.
a sign. The
It
one thing
is.
Well,
about Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club.
well, it'll be kind of good to kind of just for you just to kind of set back a little bit and just reevaluate what you want to do with your life and choose other paths and options. Because
Yeah.
now, yeah, because now that's something that would hold you somewhat back driving around the states. It'll be more of a probability now because you're not away from home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, the scariest thing today I want to say, and it shook me a little bit because, and I'm thinking about this, and a lot of people are saying, "Do truck drivers see us?" We do, right? We do. I was doing my best to avoid the car itself. Had I went straight on, I probably would have did a lot more damage. But I did not go straight on, and I decided to maneuver to make everything make sense. But the way that the back of that car looked, and that's just what I was thinking. Like, was that a mother and a child? Because you
mm,
got to put your child in the back seat.
mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And that whole thing in that back rear end side on the passenger was almost caved in. You see? So I'm like, I'm
Damn.
looking to make sure that this was not a situation where me trying to listen to the podcast and just taking a millisecond. My foot's on the brake, but I'm still taking a millisecond to enjoy my time. And I think that that's what probably caused this day is me thinking my time is more important than the lives of others. Will this video incriminate me? Probably. Do I care? Of course I do. But the thing is this is just me saying it one time and being honest. You know what I mean? Gotta be honest with myself. I could have did better, but I did the best I could.
Hmm.
So we gonna see what tomorrow brings. But that's the win in Rome moment for the day.
Shoot, Romo.
That was a wild moment,
Yeah,
scary moment. But yeah, I'm so glad that you're okay.
yeah.
And
Appreciate
it's a
it.
sign. It's a sign. I think it's definitely a sign for you to start, that project, or maybe do that move into Texas for you to start.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
cross this bridge together, man. You're not alone.
Yep, got you, bro.
appreciate
Hmm.
it. Appreciate it. We're gonna make it
For
work.
sure. But yeah, keep us posted to see what happens, man. And yeah,
You guys on the
really,
next Friday I'll bring an update, but I'll let you guys know when when we throw a chat, I'll let you know what's going on.
yeah,
But
for
as
sure.
far as like the it sounds like the video footage is going to incriminate me anyway because it shows the cars moving and slowing down, and it shows me going fast, right? But that's not exactly what happened, right? In the police report, I have it. He said that I failed to notice what everything looked like. But if I failed to notice what everything was looking like in front of me, that means I should have hit everything. But I didn't. I hit one thing. And that one thing was because of the tail whip.
Yeah, and yeah, those DOT officers, man, they could be jerks sometimes, man. They really
Yeah.
can. Yeah. And so whether you're just barely starting off or you're a veteran driving, I mean, yeah, it just feels like they're out to get truck drivers. It really does.
This could be it though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This could be it. I'll still be able to drive a truck, but I don't think that the business is worth it. Because in order for you to make money, you have to put your body and your mind on a line every single day.
Yeah.
Like if I would have if that space in that car was a child, like that might be difficult for people that are, narcissistic, but it is super difficult for people that just genuinely want to just be sorry. Like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Genuinely want to be sorry. And that person, not once did the ambulance come over to me and ask me if I was okay. You know what I mean? Granted, I probably felt like I was at fault, but you gotta give the driver credit where credit is due. I could have hit so many cars and so many different businesses, but instead I just destroyed the one thing that made me money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
we gonna be off to Texas though. The right thing is just to always be honest, and that's what it was. Like that millisecond cost me 4 seconds, and those 4 seconds was so fast. At the same time, it was like 10 seconds. So I was thinking as I was driving,
Mhm.
if Vin Diesel needed a stunt driver, man, a stunt double, I'm game. You know what I mean? I could do
For any
it.
semi trucks.
Look, I'm ready to go. Look. But I do appreciate y'all. It's just that moment, it just shook me up a little bit, but I said to myself, why today? Why today? There's always a reason to why. I've had moments where I was sleepy. Remember I was telling you guys about that car that just stopped in front of me and I kind of clipped it, but I kind of chased it down. I was trying to get it. It just took off like it never existed. So I'm
Hmm.
like,
Yeah, that was kind of
why?
creepy.
It is. And I'm like, there's no way that car didn't exist. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? But like, If you do see trucks on your in your area on the road behind you, take a look in the mirror. You know, if you leave some room in front of you so that if you do see the truck coming and it doesn't look like it's slowing down, because I could have come to a slowdown had both cars moved out of the way. You know, I know I'm supposed to protect the drivers, but the drivers can also protect the truck drivers. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They could have
Yeah.
moved over to the side of the road where no one's supposed to park, and that would have gave me space. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of, got me a little bit because I'm watching the truck drivers when I'm in a small car. You know, your insurance
Hmm.
won't save you if you're handicapped. You're still gonna live like that for the rest of your life. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, I feel you, man. I feel you. And trucks are not easy to come into a complete stop either.
No,
I mean,
no,
it
it
doesn't
shouldn't.
take a mile like a train does, to stop. But I mean, if it's pretty heavy, it's gonna take a minute because the tractor itself is what 10,000 pounds. Then you got the
yeah,
trailer, which is like what another 10,000 pounds or something like that. And then on top of
yeah,
your load, which is another 11,000 pounds, you're looking at like 31,000 pounds right there, just coming
yeah,
straight to you. And that's on the light side. Imagine
Yeah.
if he had the full on government weight load, which is 80,000 pounds. That's
yeah.
yeah, you're done.
It,
Yeah.
if I was, I can't say I would have done anything differently, but if I was driving 80,000 or 75,000 pounds in total, I would have probably not have been in that situation. And this is why I say that. Is because number one, I have to scale my load. Right? Now I'm looking at placement, I'm looking at traffic, I'm looking at what's what. I get back onto the freeway, I have to go slow because it takes so long for the truck to take off, you know? This is probably one of those things that God's saying, you're good at what you do, but you still can harm people, you know? You're that guy that I was talking to, 20 years, 15 years, no accident. 15 minutes from that point, he had an accident. He just slipped, and that was it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I digress, but we're tired, people. We're tired. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's just I definitely am excited for the other things that I'm doing, and I'll
Mhm.
explain those two more as I go along. But the book Coffee by Jerome Stewart is out, you know what I mean? All platforms. Hit up on Amazon, you know what I mean? We're talking about a lot of things in that book, but most importantly, I wrote that book in less than a month.
That's wild, man.
I
How big
know.
is the book? Like 3 pages? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You wish.
Trying to lighten up the situation here, man.
You wish.
And
No,
it's back and front pages. No.
this book is 156 pages.
Okay. Is it out on sale
So
now
it's
or?
it's oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's out on sale. It's called Coffee, like how you drink coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee by Jerome Stewart, and it'll pop up. The reason why I chose the name like that is because somebody told me to go to Starbucks one day. Now, if you know a Starbucks drinker, you tell them to write down what they get because they go every day. Try to say it, but say it in a form of a Harry Potter type of magical spell. You will be surprised how spot on it sounds. Because Starbucks has the most optional customization you can think of. You
Dude, I hate
go
going to
there,
Starbucks, man.
you get two shots swirled around with a small shot of espresso, something with chocolate milk, and then you got 2% milk on top of that with the cream in there. It's like, what? How do you manage this in the morning? Why do you need coffee if you can think like this? You know what I mean? So I figured I call the book coffee because it's gonna be a replacement for those that may not um drink coffee or they don't want to drink coffee. Now, why I called it that because of this one guy, he said, "Man, I read just part of the book and I don't read books, but it made me want to pick up a book and read it. So well done." I said, "That is a great thing right there." And I tell you, don't let me break out into author mode. Just tell me to stop.
I don't see the book, man.
I can't find it either.
Co- You don't see
Bro's like,
Coffee
I
by
forgot to
George Strait?
upload it. I'm just kidding.
It's on Amazon. You on Amazon?
I saw the Amazon thing, but I don't have the Amazon my Amazon credentials because I bum Amazon off my wife. So I'm bumming off of her account
Hold on, let
only
me
because I rarely use Amazon, and so I order some things here and there whenever like I want stuff or I need stuff, but never. Oh, there it is. I think I see it right here. I got it.
Yeah, because I just pulled it up.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Is that the
Yep,
one?
that's the one. That's the one. Yes, sir.
It looks really awesome, honestly. I saw some of the pages.
Why aren't there black people on their title, dude?
I had a black cover where it was in there, and in my mind, I was like, "This is so awesome," but like the blowback for the women, they're like, "I love it, but there's no women in there." So they try to put the women inside the black cover, and it just kept coming out nasty, and it just didn't work out.
Oh shoot,
So we went with the idea of having different individuals. Um,
man!
you
July
know,
2nd is when it dropped. Look at you.
That's
I
awesome.
know, man. I have great plans to do things, but this is literally just like just friendship, like awareness. Like I'm not asking anyone to like physically go out and buy it because right now it's at its lowest rate because it's on purpose. I'm actually working
Oh
on the second book,
yeah,
which is gonna be everything else is
bro.
gonna be in that second book.
That's a good point. Sorry, I am looking at your book, man, and it's like it's out in the UK, bro. You have to pay in pounds.
Mm, yes, it's on almost 400 platforms right now. I have been very, very busy. And you can see why I'm not too crazy bent. Like after I found out that there was no one else in that car but him, I felt bad, yes. But at the same time, we still got to get on the podcast. We still have to promote the book. Like we still there's there's there is a Instagram that I'm building around it. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So the coffee series, like the next book is gonna be called Express. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I feel like because I want to be able to express my feelings in the book, and then I write another one and another one and another one
Mhm.
because writing a book is very, very simple.
Hold on. We could read a sample.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sample's
read
great.
that sample. This look, I
Hopefully, the
had the
writers don't block
luxury.
us.
This
Stop living for free.
Look, ask me any question and I'll answer in a Rome way.
Table of contents. So page
Okay.
1 is the purpose. Page 2 about the book. Page 3 grow your mental. Page 6 breaking through life's paradigms, a personal journey. And then sorry, these words are like little. I have to like zoom into. Mesa, what is inner person? Oh,
Mess
okay.
Mesistoatamo is what it's called. It's a different language. I believe it's Greek. And you know how you go to sleep, but you don't go to sleep? You
Dude,
wake
I
up still
never sleep,
tired.
man. That's my everyday
So
life.
if you knew how to make the inner person that you have or like sleep, then you would probably have a better rest because you don't go to sleep with the intentions that your body is at complete peace. You go to sleep with with the intentions that your mind is completely exhausted. And I realized that a lot, so I started using it. I even put somebody under self-hypnosis. He passed out for about 5 hours, woke up. I was like, "Do you remember anything?" He's like, "No, last thing I remember is you telling me to put the music on," and then I started doing this little method, and then I passed out. I might have to work another Saturday because I don't remember anything.
Jeez. Look at
And I
that. Somebody
thought it
already
was
got the book.
so I
Makeup
appreciate that.
already bought the book,
Yeah.
bro. That's
Hey.
it. Ah,
Yeah,
dang.
showing love, showing love.
We're getting
So
sponsored again by Rome.
making
Woo.
sure your inner
Yay.
person sleeps is the most important thing on this planet because when you pass into the next life, you're going to have the inner person only. That's it. So learning how to actually focus that was important for me. And I learned because self-hypnosis is very, very important, to exercise every day. Talking to yourself is self-hypnosis, actually.
Yeah, I'm always talking to myself when I'm at work. Need some
Appreciate that.
professional advice sometimes. Oh shoot, KO
Mhm.
King saying that he never give him his credits.
Yeah, the emoji at the end. I'll make sure. Um, But you can see why I can't really say this is the end. You know what I mean?
hmm
The
hmm
accident was a big thing. Like, but 9 years of experience negated a whole lot. We're talking about I could have went to court for things bigger than just an accident. So I said, I have a reason to live, and that's my mind. I have to make sure I can use it. Now, if I'm in a place where I can't use it, then we might not be winning as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's when you have too much to live for, you can't just make a silly mistake or let the mistake make you,
hmm
you know? So
Well, that's exciting, man. I've I'm glad that you got your book out. I've actually started. So, oh yeah, I told you this already. That I started writing a manga. Remember that, Rome? Like a while
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
and so I
KO
just told
King is
also that
here,
not too long ago
so
too. Huh?
KO King is here, so he definitely looking at he's a One Piece fan.
Oh, nice. I still haven't seen One Piece. I need to, but at the same time, I don't know if I could watch like 1,800 episodes or whatever it is. Man, that's
It's still
Look,
insane,
going. Still
and it's
going.
still going to.
look, my
Yeah.
homie on episode, I don't know, 700 and something. Oh, he want to join to talk about One Piece.
For One Piece, we'll say that for another episode. I love anime and stuff, and I started writing
Same.
a manga 2 years or not 2 years ago, back in 2019, I think it was 2018. I can't remember, but it was around there, and I'm actually I just actually completed chapters 1 and 2 already.
Nice, good
So
job.
yeah, I'm actually excited for it because it took a minute because I had to rewrite everything and I didn't like it, and so but now it's a solid story's coming in.
That's good.
So, but yeah, hopefully we could turn that into animation and then uh, it'll pay for off Topject maybe. But
Look,
anyways, shoot, man. Sorry, Rome, you had to go through all of that, and you're still going through it. And so, I know this is definitely a life changer here for you. And I mean, it's kind of sucks that you won't be doing if you don't do this anymore, your whole trucking thing anymore. But um, I really do hope it looks up for you, man. And yeah, and everything just gets better from here on out.
yeah.
It will.
Yeah,
It will. It has to.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got a whole lot more going on. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, man, we should do like there should be like set when in Rome episodes, man.
Hmm. What's the next step?
Look,
What's the next
that
step? Yep.
look, Houston. That's all you
Do a
need to know.
biography on Rome,
That's
Hmm.
all you need to
a
know.
documentary.
Look, I'm so hey, look, this is what I'm thinking. If they say something crazy tomorrow, I'm gonna go rent a car and I'm driving to Houston. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
How far
It's
is
gonna
Houston
take
from
me
where you're at?
like 6 to 10 hours, give or take.
Oh, that's not bad.
You know what I mean? So once I get over there, I start making the moves. I'm not going to sleep until I do. That's how that work. And then y'all gonna know from there because I'm gonna be on the next week's podcast and we're gonna be chilling. You know what I mean? Where you at now? I'm in Houston
Chilling
working.
Hey,
in
hey,
Houston.
being that Makeup wrote or she bought the your book, she's asking for a signature, bro,
I'm gonna do something. I got you.
an
I got
autograph.
you. I want to do something a little more special than just a signature. I want to actually do like a signed copy of something, and you can have that one, and then the author's copy. Because I like the book, but I like those hardcover copies
Oh
a
yeah.
lot.
Hmm.
So yeah, I got plans, but we're gonna do a signed copy for sure. I'm gonna get my. I've been working on my signature. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Every
okay.
day, every day.
Sweet, sweet. All right, man. Well, that was quite the adventure rabbit hole we went through, but
Yeah.
about being
Yes,
off
it
project.
was.
So, also, what do you got for us, man? We got cooking.
All right. Well,
So, mm,
let me paint you a little picture. So, imagine a world where every crisis, every shock that ripples across the continents was carefully mapped out long before it happened. Where meetings in glass towers and simulation games behind closed doors become the prologue to the history books we all lived through. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the pandemic. Let's roll the thing.
Ooh.
So, guys, I found something super interesting about COVID, and that's what I wanted to
oh
talk to you
snap!
guys about today.
Oh snap!
So,
You know I'm into this. You know I'm into this. Oh yeah, hold on.
all right, so I came across an account that talks about WEF. That's the World Economic Forum. They ran some tests back in 2019 that was supposed to be they were running some tests for COVID in case something were to happen. So let me see here. Let me show you guys. So May 15 of 2018, John Hopkins Center for Health Security ran Claude X. a simulation of a fictional pandemic to identify policy changes. That was the standard, that this is a standard practice for a global healthy security. Sorry, global health security. So then we fast forward to 2019. So October 18 of 2019, that is World Economic Forum. Um, so John Hopkins and the Gates Foundation hosted an event called 201, where they did a tabletop exercise simulation of a fictional coronavirus outbreak. It was explicitly stated not to be a prediction, but they simulated this pandemic. And what happened? 2020, we got COVID. So what drew me to this topic today is that now the World Economic Forum is running tests for a cyber pandemic, and those
Mm.
tests started this year.
This is wild, man. So sorry. Going back. I haven't heard about the cyber pandemic yet, but
Mhm.
does this has to do anything? Because there was like I know back then there was like this conspiracy theories of like the Great Reset. Is
Mhm.
that tied up to this too?
Pretty much because they're just trying to get more control, scare the population, gain control of the population
I
by
mean,
gaining more control of, like we were in quarantine for a very long time. We
yeah. I
didn't know
mean,
what was going on outside of our doors, and who
COVID
knows what was
19
going to.
alive a lot of people.
Hmm.
So that was a lot of
Look,
control of population.
A lot of population control.
Yeah.
I want to say when it came down to COVID, I was outside every day. I never spent a quarantine in at all because I was driving for public services, so I'm considered
uh,
important, right?
right.
And
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hmm.
I'm like, if there's nobody outside, why is there still garbage? Like, I
You,
was
you
so
know,
confused.
okay, so bro, like there was a day where bro showed up full uniform and came and ate at my came over to eat at my house. I forgot what we had. Then we had like lasagna or something like that. This dude like stacked his plate, man. It was just like a mountain full of whatever we were eating. And bro's all like, "This was good." And he goes back to work right after.
Like,
Wow.
where
Hardworking
where
man.
was the garbage coming from? You know what I'm
And that,
saying? It's like,
that was our COVID moments, man.
look,
Wow.
because like it was like they said, go home for lunch, right? We'll pay
Mhm,
for it.
mhm.
I'm like, bye, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would I hesitate? Bye, you know what I mean? So we get back and they give us a route. We're just driving around doing nothing the whole time. But hey, I'm important. You know what I mean? I'm
You're essential.
important.
You're essential.
I
That's
was
what
Essential.
they
Yeah.
use for everything.
essential.
That was the
I
word
was
for everything.
definitely.
You were essential. Like I was essential too because I work at a financial institution. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But you have to work at home though.
I
I was
did that year. I
like,
did. I was so depressed. Should have never done that. But whatever. Is what it is.
that's crazy. What
Yeah.
about you, also? What was going on with you when you were losing your mind?
Well, I was working for a pharmaceutical, so I was essential too.
Oh, you were
But they ended
essential.
up moving us from the corporate offices to work remotely. So then we just ended up getting laptops and everything hooked up, like, and just work from home. And then we just stayed working from home because I was working with that pharmaceutical. That pharmaceutical ended up getting bought out by Amazon, which kind of crazy.
Shocker. But
Amazon is monopoly and everything, bro. I
yeah,
swear they need to be
that's,
stopped.
that should be an episode of its own too. All the conspiracy on that. Just
Yeah.
saying. Just saying. Sorry, go ahead. Also, we just totally like.
No, 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 no. It's all good. It's all good. No, I just think it's crazy how well they say that history repeats itself. So, just trying to connect dots, and it's like, dude, uh, all these companies they got together, before the pandemic to run these simulations, and then there was an outbreak. So it's just like it makes me worry about the future if that happened before and they were trying to control us to or try to get us to be scared, and control us by keeping us inside.
But who would control us? Would that be like because at least for the COVID, we knew it was a breakout from China, unless if that was a lie.
Well,
Because
that's the thing that
That
because it didn't originate over there. Like they were testing it out here.
yeah, on us,
think
we're like we had a
about
whole pandemic, dude, in 2020. Remember?
look, they was doing this back when anthrax was a thing.
Hmm.
Y'all remember anthrax when you
Yeah,
Oh
when
yeah, you're
you
getting open
yeah.
the
it was like
mail.
a
The swine
yeah.
flu, all that. Yeah.
So if you combine every single thing that happened to us and mix it with the chicken pox, which you only get once, right?
Supposedly.
Hmm.
Well, they say if you get it twice, you're lucky, but I'm not sure how lucky you are. But it's like after they did the coronavirus, I just said, touche. That was clever. If you wanted to have population control, make a new drug, make a new disease, get everyone to take it. That's how that works. They're
Hmm.
good.
Yeah.
So if you throw AI into it, for example, um, AI can help you clean up anything you write.
Hmm.
So I'll go to AI and I'll say, I need you to correct my grammar and punctuations. And then I would reread what I wrote, and then I would rewrite what I wrote just so that I sound like myself. Now I'm like learning how to do certain things through AI robot. Now, what if this AI robot was something you can buy and it's like the size of a Terminator machine? Like, a Terminator, like it's like literally one of those kind of guys where it's like it does the heavy lifting for you.
Hmm.
That's possible. Now, robots are not going to just control what you think. They're going to control what you do physically. Like, you can't put a TV up on a balance beam. I call a robot in.
Yeah, I
Robot
mean,
know how to do it.
we did a whole segment last episode on that, like how robots are starting to control, or to do stuff. I mean, we saw robots playing soccer. We saw, we were talking about robots walking robot dogs, or just walking on the
No,
streets. Yeah, all this
Yeah.
is in China, man. China's the one that's doing it. Dude,
there is
that
a
that looked
robot
that
dog
looked
I
good and
really, really
refreshing,
want.
man. That water you
What?
just drink. That water you just drink. Like we just all stayed silent, bro. As you drink that water.
Yeah. It's been a minute since we
That's like
drank
the
some.
weirdest thing, man. It's like we got thirsty all of a sudden, man.
Look, it was the last swig too. I was like, man, I just wanted to keep like it was a moment. But there's a robot dog I really, really want. You would charge the dog up and it just learns from you. So if you know you want it to relax or whatever, it'll relax. It doesn't eat. When it sleeps, it just goes back on the charger.
Hmm.
That's a perfect, and it doesn't. You don't need to take it to the hospital or the veterinarians or nothing like that.
Just
You
a
might need
mechanic.
technology. Yeah, that's it. And
Unless,
I said
unless
it
if you build
barks like a
robots to
dog and
be
everything.
mechanics, that'd be
Mm.
weird. That'd be cool.
There's a movie about that. The kid had owned he was on a motorcycle and then he had this gigantic wolf that was like just his because his blood is connected to the wolf or something like that. What's that called? What's that
I
called?
don't know
I'm gonna
what the
find out
movie
what it's
is.
called. It's a robot wolf dog and with the boy in the movie. It's like
Astro Boy?
that's the dopest. Is it Astro Boy?
Oh no, wait.
No.
Astro Boy doesn't have a dog.
Yeah, he does. Wait, no,
I don't
Astro
think he
Boy
does.
doesn't.
No,
No,
no.
Astro Boy doesn't. I was thinking of Mega Man because he has the red dog.
The dude had a dirt bike. So if the dog thing was to run Axel, that's it. That's the one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I think that that's what it could be like. Low key. I think that that's what AI could turn into if you do it right, for sure. If you do it wrong, we're all screwed. That's it. You know what I mean? You know what? If it's okay with you guys, I would like to be Will Smith in this series, okay? I'm just saying, if robots do take over.
Oh man, yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
Just don't go
Axel, I haven't
around
seen that.
snapping people, dude. That's or playing with Diddy, man.
I'm slapping all the robots.
Step go with the
I'm
robot.
slapping all the robots.
Just don't get Diddy with them, man.
Keep off Topject out your mouth. They gonna be like, what? Look, let's stop playing. Look, eh? But no, I would definitely like. I saw iRobot a while back, and I said Hollywood doesn't make anything they don't actually believe. Oh, he's saying hairline checks. We straight. We straight. Hairline checks. We good.
Well, like, okay, so I'm kind of interested more now of this like whole cyber AI attack or cyber attack. I mean,
So
like,
with a
so
cyber attack, what they're speculating is that it's gonna happen, and then they're gonna shut off the whole power grid because there's gonna be some type of virus that's gonna be infiltrating all of the internet. So they have to shut down the internet and shut off the power grid.
so would they be able? Because what about the AIs that could track all of that stuff? Because we'll be throwing a. Because eventually, I'm assuming it's going to be AI versus AI.
Yeah, until AGI comes along when it's the AGI that's a lot smarter than us.
Ultron. Are you
Pretty
bringing
much.
Ultron into
Yeah, it's
this?
yeah,
Pretty
it's yeah.
much.
Ultron,
AGI
Jarvis,
is, yeah, it's pretty much what a Jarvis would be.
or Johnny.
AGIs will be the level two kind of AI,
Gotta
because
eat.
right now we only have like we had
Did he
like the
say I
large
gotta
language.
eat?
Again, didn't you have like three ramens before this?
I could
All
have
right,
sworn I heard him
two
say I gotta eat.
ramens, two ramens. It was two ramens and and a light level of stress. So we did burn them calories already.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
was
Mega
just
Man
gonna
2.
say that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Let me. I actually have the clip from that episode in 1993. Hold up.
1993.
1993. They predicted COVID.
I knew it was an old episode, but I didn't think it was that
It's
old,
that
man.
old, bro. It's that old.
Dang.
Hold on 1 second.
The
Where's the
Simpsons
video?
predicted COVID.
Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
yeah, I remember seeing it, but I didn't think it was that old.
It won't let me share the audio. Ugh.
That's all right because we probably might get blocked if
Off
Let me.
topic is notorious for getting blocked.
yeah.
I'll just play it.
I had to fix
But
last week's episode. Yeah, see, look, and it's written in Chinese too, man. Ew.
There's the Corona. Close to Homer's house.
You know what? You said this was in what? This was in what year?
1993.
Oh, I think
So are we in the 20th century or the 21st?
21st.
So does the ideal by them calling it COVID-19 like is it just based around 2019 or is it based around 19th century data?
Ooh, that is a good point.
is this Chief Wiggum would shoot COVID.
They
He
call it
would
the
he would have
Osaka
won
flu.
too.
That dude's on something, man.
Yes.
Yeah, let me find that movie, Jessica, because I think I saw that movie too, where they predicted
Which one is
the
it?
and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the monkey that brings that pandemic too. If it's the same movie that we're talking about, Jessica. Let me
Oh, about the
see.
power shutdown? Ooh, probably. The Simpsons always predict everything.
Yeah. Did you guys see the
You know,
last
The Simpsons
episode?
never predicted the last episode of The Simpsons. I was gonna
No, but
say
did
that.
you guys see the last episode of The Simpsons? This new
Season?
season? Uh huh.
No, what was it
Wait,
about?
wait a minute.
Uh,
Wait a minute.
episode
Is that
thirty
illegal?
six.
Is that
Episode
legal?
thirty
You can
six.
keep going?
Yeah, it's still
Um,
going. I think they're like season 34, 35. I don't know.
I think it's
Who got more
35.
episodes? One Piece or The Simpsons?
No, Simpsons has a lot more.
No way. Does it?
Simpsons more than One Piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Simpsons has been out since the 80s, dude.
Yeah, but the seasons aren't that long. Animes are long seasons. They can have hundreds of
You're
episodes
gonna have
for a
to make me
season.
okay. Let me
Yes.
Google.
Yes. I need facts.
The Simpsons
The Simpsons
war
has
has
more
started.
seasons than One Piece, though One Piece has a much higher number of episodes. So One Piece has over 1,100 episodes, while The Simpsons have 790. Well, shoot. The Simpsons has concluded its main run with 36 seasons.
Wow, 36 seasons.
Yeah.
You said concluded?
Yep. So they're done. They're
Like
done
they're
making
they're
episodes. But watch the last episode, and it's gonna disappoint because it has to do with Marge Simpsons. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I
Hmm.
gotta watch it after the show now.
you can't
Hashtag
really
team no
do.
sleep.
Yeah.
Hashtag team no sleep. Yes, sir. You think that I'll stop eating, but like when I have nothing else to do but eat and talk, this is what's gonna happen. 9 times out of 10. This is delicious. So let me ask though, let me ask this question. In the event that AI robots can work for you, how
Mhm.
many are you buying?
I
Depending
mean,
on how much they are.
Elon Musk says that they're what 30,000 or something like that, 20,
Thir-
30,000.
30,000 for the humanoid one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's fairly cheap for what it is
Yeah.
Like
and what
five
it's
hundred
supposed to be
dollars a
doing.
month. Yeah, you pay
That
500 a
honestly,
month.
that's a lot cheaper than like paying for a babysitter. Like if I'm gonna have my robot just like watch my kids while I'm at work, that's a lot cheaper than paying for a babysitter to come over.
Look, you seen Rogue One, Rebel Moon?
I've seen Rebel Moon.
You seen that?
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Rogue One,
It's so
Rebel
good.
Moon. So there's a robot in Rogue One Rebel Moon who is literally was designed to protect the king of that era, right? And
Hmm.
if the king wasn't alive at all, the robot has no purpose. So it becomes homeless. He said that, Lux. He said that. I heard that. So that means
Yeah,
you
I I
you
I
said
heard
that.
your husband was going to buy you four. Just I don't know if he told you that yet, but he told us that like off the cameras.
Just in case one
Yeah.
isn't charged
Yeah.
enough, the other one can take over. And if the other
Got
one's
it.
being lazy, then the other one will take over.
Oh, what if you have to charge? How long will it take? How long will it take
That's why
to
you need to buy
charge?
four. Because as one is charging, it might take like a whole day for it to charge. You have the other three as backup.
Mm, I like that.
Did they renew more seasons? I didn't think they did. Um, they said that they were done. Only the reason being that last episode of season 36 ended the way it did. Let me see.
I'm like my robot is gonna be able to go out and drive for me while I sleep. But I ain't gotta do nothing. My robot also gonna cut my hair.
Oh yeah, they are returning for their 40th season. So it'll just include seasons 37 through 40. Oh, it just got announced this year in April. Okay.
Stress eating moments.
There you go. You know what else is coming back? King of the Hill.
Oh, I saw that. I'm
No,
excited for that. Yes.
Yep. And now
Bobby's
Bobby's all
big.
really?
grown up. Yep. Bobby's a grown kid now. Well, he's a grown adult.
He probably looks
So
like Hank and the Hank's neighbor, the bald dude.
nah, he still look like Bobby, man.
Yeah. Just a little taller.
Yeah, just a little taller. So that'll be exciting to see.
I never
Um
finished it.
I'm low key that guy that searched Google inside Google. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll go to google.com, right? Or it'll pop on my phone, and then I'll go into the search bar and I'll type in Google. So that it pulls in that big Google in the middle.
Hmm.
And then I type in what I'm looking for. Who who goes to the actual thing at the top and types in what you're looking for? That's like, why are we doing this? This is not. We are in the app era. Pretty soon, I'm gonna ask my robot.
I'm glad you're checking my facts, Jessica, because nobody here have truths. We all go by instincts. No, I'm just kidding.
Kale
we,
King,
we
that's
think we
hilarious.
think this is facts.
All right, quick question. Off of the idea, what you know, what does SOS stand for?
Mm, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what SOS stands for.
Satellite out of service.
Nah,
Look it up.
I don't
Look
believe
it
you,
up.
man.
Look it up. Look it up. I wish I had a robot right now. Where's Alexa when you need one? Satellite out of service.
It stands for Save Our
Save our
Souls,
souls or
Save Our
save our
Ship.
ships.
No.
Again,
I don't know
we
where
are off
y'all getting
subject.
there from.
International recognition. In 1908, SOS was adopted as the international distress signal, replacing various code used by different countries.
Where is my Generation Alpha when you need them? You know what I mean? Nowhere to be
Send
found and
over
not
snacks.
showing
I
up
like
for Rome
that.
right now.
Send over snacks. I like that.
I like that.
But I wanna ask also this like really quick here on the conspiracy because they got robots nowadays that cook for you.
Yeah.
They got robots that like do you count Alexa as a robot or do
Well,
you see her just
now,
as a speaker?
well, Alexa now has been upgraded to like Alexa Plus. So I see her
Hmm.
more as an AI, kind of like like a chat GPT, but like the free version of chat GPT. So she's very limited
Google
and
is
she sounds
Google.
stupid. I hate how she
So
sounds now.
okay, so would this Alexa be hacked as well? And if so, that'd be kind of scary because if Alexa's getting hacked, I'm assuming Siri would be on that same, on that same boat where, I mean, information is gonna be taken, man. Because
I mean, all the big companies get hacked. I think there's always gonna
with
be
this
I
like
with
mean,
the
they're already
some.
cyber
taking
attack,
information.
because the cyber attack is gonna take everything, man.
Well, supposedly the cyber attack is supposed to be the virus that's supposed to destroy your computer. You won't be able to fix your computer.
Oh, good. I don't have
So
to go to work.
exactly.
I'm
So
just kidding.
then the government is supposed to say, "Oh, we have to shut down the internet, so nobody's gonna have internet now in the whole world because we had to shut it down."
Oh shoot, no off
And
Topject.
no object and no electricity because they're gonna shut off the power grid.
Nah, we're gonna have a hashtag touch grass overthinking day.
It's gonna be hashtag what's it called like Survivor. Like everybody gonna be fending for themselves.
Dude, okay, so if that were to go down, we had to create like a safe haven plan for us. I mean, where are we gonna do our shows? We had to set up like a stage to go do our shows
Well,
every Friday night.
we already got that covered. We already got Rogue, doing all the veggies and getting all the chickens and whatnot. We just have to um make our way to Logan. But without
Nah,
internet, there's no way to broadcast.
we wouldn't broadcast because we would just set the stage and then we just sit on stage on chairs and just kind of talk to everyone. Like
You
just
guys gotta watch that movie about BlackBerry
What's it called?
because those dudes, it's probably called BlackBerry, give or take. But just type in documentary about BlackBerry. Those dudes said something in that movie that made complete sense. And this is why robots will be scariest thing on the planet. If Wi-Fi is free to have, if you know how to access it, robots will access it.
Mhm.
well, aren't they kind of doing it now? Like our cell phone devices, for example.
That's true. Like you be thinking something, you go to Instagram and it's already there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like whenever I'm in my car and I have that CarPlay, I just gotta say, just talk to my phone and be like, "Hey, I need you to do this, or take me this place, or where can I get this kind of information, or whatever, and it gives it to me." You're right, room. Or did you freeze? You
I
kind of
know.
look like you just fell asleep for 2 seconds.
I did, because I let that last bite and I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, we back. Oh,
I thought you were
I had
having
the
a
I
PTSD moment.
it was an itis moment. I'm sorry.
Oh, itis.
I had one of them. Um, are you guys familiar with that new toy robot thing that they got where you buy it? It's like this little roll around thing for long distance people.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So like yeah, so
Mhm.
for example, if you have like a sibling or something that's super long distance, they could tap into that robot. So they are that robot and they just roll around everywhere, right? Aren't they like a little
Hmm.
cat or whatever they're
Oh,
called? Yeah, yeah, they're like a little cat ball. It's a cat ball and they just roll around everywhere.
oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it's like a little camera embedded in them and then they could see like where they're going and everything from a far distance.
Yeah. Like couples be using it, family be using it. I thought that's kind of clever. That's very clever because, you low key could just be there whenever, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, Creates fun, but then they have the electronic dog or whatever the case may be. I haven't seen that one in action yet, but I'm really excited to see what it looks like in person.
Yeah, China has
Um,
it. If you just Google like the humanoids walking robot dogs or just robot dogs in China, you'll see it. It's pretty
Hmm.
cool. Yeah, I was
Kind of
watching.
weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird too, but I mean, yeah.
It just makes you wonder, like, where we're gonna go next. Like, what's the next thing?
So what would be the battle for it then? I'm assuming just like all these hackers coming together to try to unhack the virus, right? Would that be like
Well,
because
what they're saying is that it's not gonna be able to be destroyed. That the only way to dismantle this virus is by shutting off the internet.
which they
That
will
it's gonna.
never do.
I mean, they won't shut
Uh,
off their internet. It will just shut off the internet for the rest of us. The 99 percenters.
so what you're saying is that we should go back to speed dial.
No, what I'm saying is that you need to learn what apps you can offline. I've downloaded a lot of apps that
Mm,
I have the whole Wikipedia downloaded on my phone. I have all the maps around the world downloaded on my phone that I can stay on my phone offline. So I've downloaded a lot of things to keep it there that they won't be able to take that away from me.
they have a thing called a dumb phone. Now, I didn't know what they were until I figured it out. And I always call my phone a smartphone, right? But
Hmm.
back in the day, I had the Snake game, Parachute
Hmm.
Man.
I remember that.
That's it. I think that was it.
Like
It's
no, they
considered
had
a
the little
dumb phone.
Galaga
It
thing
was,
too.
The Galaga and also the little the
yeah.
The
brick
Tetris,
break.
the Tetris
No, the
kind
brick
of.
no the brick break. Where the little ball hits the
Oh
little
yeah, I remember
at the
that.
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That'll be crazy. But then, I mean, to shut out the internet, that'll be wild. I know China has already tried to breach our internet here, breach our systems because they've been caught a few
Mm.
times.
Did you guys see the news about China that they just released their new? It's like a new pay system that they can send money to anywhere in the world within 30 minutes instead of taking 7 business days for it to transfer as a wire. They
I was
can
gonna say
transfer
kind of like a
it.
wire.
Yeah, instead of transferring like a wire, they can send money to anywhere with their new pay system. I thought that was really, really, really cool because being in the financial industry, there's a lot of people that get upset when they don't get their money right away, and it's like, dude, it
It's
takes
usually next
time.
business day. Yeah,
It's like,
unless
dude,
if it's within the states, yeah, it's same
yeah,
business, but it just takes about 30 minutes.
but it's like international. It's gonna take a couple business days. But China developed a system where it can do it within 30 minutes anywhere, or sorry,
But
30 second within 30 seconds. Sorry, 30
oh, okay.
seconds.
I was like, that's why I was like kind of like a wire.
Yeah.
But this is why we don't get good things because every time we get something cool like that, I mean, we're always destroying it,
Hmm.
and I think this is why we're not privileged with these kind of things. Because you look outside of the countries, and it's like, I mean, 'cause, like, I mean, 'cause, like, 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 robots in China, or like, I mean, super cool things that you see in other countries, and here it's just like all we do is complain about our government and fight other people
Yeah.
on the road,
America. America.
America, and eat fast food restaurants
Yum.
and noodles.
Yum.
And noodles. Feel like
Yeah.
it was a moment right there. And noodles.
So
And
so
little.
how are they basing this off of, like, how are they expecting this cyber attack, and by when? Did they have they said
Well,
anything, or?
they haven't said when it will happen. They just say that it's gonna happen. They just see that happening.
Mhm.
So based on the the information that we have from the coronavirus, um, they're speculating that next year it's gonna happen
Next year, huh?
Better
next year.
better find out who it is so you can buy their stock out.
They need it's probably gonna be ByteDance because they have to sell TikTok. Or yeah, was it really selling? It's not really selling. They have to give it up, but whatever.
I mean,
It's just crazy.
TikTok alone has like 10 different brands connected to it.
Yep.
Now that
Well,
we're talking about like other countries that have like technology, I came across this passport that Switzerland just dropped. It is the world's first smart passport.
on your device, or?
No, it is just a physical passport, but it's a smart passport. I guess it has a lot of um, embedded security on it, even a chip that has like your national identity embedded in the technology.
Yeah,
Um, it looks insane.
that's
I was
wild.
like,
Do we have
man,
like pictures or something on it, or?
let me show. I have a video. Well, let me send you the link for it because you won't be able to hear it. When in Rome.
Mm.
Okay, I sent that over.
That was a mistake. Yeah.
What just happened?
I guess no tea time. Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
I sent you that link if you wanna
All right, got you,
play
man. I
that.
got you.
Sweet.
Let me share the screen now. All right, can you see it?
Yep.
Whoa, that holographic stuff actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks insane.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, right now, well, some states, Utah is one of the states that got approved for this, but I mean, having IDs digitally on your phone, right now it's on iPhones, but then later on it's going to drop on into like the Android devices.
Which I'm glad that they're doing the digital one, just
Hmm.
because I mean, as long as you don't get your phone stolen, and hacked into, I feel like that would be something that would be safe.
Hmm.
Because instead of carrying around your driver's license or your passport where you can lose it, and
Yeah.
it's such a hassle to go get the replacement. So I think having the digital one would be great.
Hmm. Yeah. And then I think right now all TSA will allows you to have your digital um, your digital ID as you're traveling because some states are requiring it now, or not requiring it, but allows you to do it.
To do it. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I traveled to El Salvador, I had to bring my ID with the little star. If I brought the one without the star, they wouldn't accept it.
yeah, they don't do that anymore,
Yeah.
which is wild.
Rome, go to bed.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
So no tea time.
I think that was the tea time was oh, we kind of hear him. There he goes.
No,
Hey,
bro. I had a food moment.
he had a what?
I had a food moment. A food moment. It was like
Yeah, we
The
all saw you,
itis.
man.
you should have just let me just leave me. Just wake me up. Hey yo. My bad.
We tried. We tried.
And
Oh
this is
man.
facts. What Glam was saying. OMG, they're making such a stink about the real ID. They really are, and it's so stupid. But at the same time, I mean, it makes total sense why they're making a stink out of it because of so much counterfeit that's been going on.
Hmm.
And yeah, there's just been so many fake
Hey,
IDs. Like
real,
back then,
real quick. Real quick. Real ID, is that connected to the government thing when you go online to kind of like go like do that stuff? Because it's the same thing, right? Real ID, you can use your real ID to log in and it's connected to your email address, all that kind of stuff.
I think it was always connected to the government because even when you're like wanting to buy, like, for example, alcohol, they had to scan your ID. So at least ever since I've always had
Mm.
ID, there's always, I feel like it's always been tied up to the government. Well, obviously it is because the government's what issues it,
Is
but
the issues? Mhm.
yeah, but they have the little scanner. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think, shoot, where's my ID at? Oh, my ID's upstairs.
Yeah, I remember
Hmm.
Kel King was saying that they scan eyeballs. There was this movie called The 1%, and they literally scan the eyes. Now, do we have different eyes, like, or are they all like? Do people have some type of like the same eyes? You know what I mean?
What
Are
about
they
the
the same? Like,
twins? When you're twins, or when you look very identical as like your dad or your mom. You know what I mean?
I look like my mom, bro.
Your eyes
I
will still
really
be
do. So
different.
like, if my mom
Would
like,
it?
Yeah, it's like a fingerprint. It's not gonna have the same pattern. It might look the same, have the same color, but the pattern's gonna be different. It's like a fingerprint.
I think that whole fingerprint thing is a scam, dude. To be honest, I don't know how. Like, I I just can't see it. The only reason why they have it in file is because since birth, you're always, and then on top of that, background checks. But I mean, it's
I mean, I feel
that's
like
crazy.
The Face ID, to unlock your phone. I don't think that that's very safe. The reason why I say this is because My son unlocks my phone. Just because he looks like me, but he unlocks my phone.
He has like a little beard stashed away. When
He just scans it right here.
he
Just
puts
close
it
his
on.
eyes. Yeah.
I need to get inside Dad's phone. Mom, you see my beard? I can't get it. Tapes it on there.
Yeah,
Looks into the camera. Good to go.
it's the reason why the Amazon packages have been coming in a lot more now.
More frequently, I'm like, when did I buy this?
No, it's interesting because tell me if y'all family members have this same thing and also in the chat as well. Does your mother, your sister, and like the great grandmother or grandmother, do they all look the same as kids? You see what I'm saying? Because my mother, my sister, and my grandmother, when they were like teenagers, look exactly the same. But then they get older and they don't look the same. I don't know how that works. I don't know what happened, but they just look exactly the same.
See, with me, like I look way different. So, and it's funny because my niece is here with us for the summer, and she saw a picture of me when I used to be a teenager, and she goes, "Oh my gosh!" She goes, "Uncle Johnny, you used to look very different to what you look now." I'm like, "Yeah, I used to look very different. Like, so what you see now is not what I used to look like when I was a teenager. It wasn't until like after I became an adult and I started like eating a ton and just like gaining a lot of weight. So it's I got chubby, but yeah, I look
I
nothing like when I was a
mean,
teenager. Nothing.
I
I think your wife just
mean,
wanted to fatten you up so that you wouldn't run away.
I mean, I couldn't run. I couldn't run if my life depended on it. To be honest, after I became, and this is me like
yeah.
playing like so when I was in high school, well, when I was a teenager in general, like I was very athletic. I was very sports. I was pretty skinny, like middle school skinny. High school I played football, so I got very built. Like I had a really built body. But then after high school, that's where everything changed because I stopped working out. I went truck driving with my dad. I was weighing about almost 300 pounds, like 19-year-old kid, and so then after that, like, yeah, um, I lost weight, and started caring more about my health. But I mean, to this day, I'm probably like about 240 pounds right now, all muscle.
Oh,
Kidding.
muscle, baby.
Oh,
That's it.
muscle.
It's jaw muscle with all that munching I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, we rather take this walk, man. That food, that made me in a spot. I don't know. That was not fair at all.
How do you feel about that, Glamour? Like your boyfriend made a
Like,
thing, made it a thing to add himself in your Face ID. Like, does it? Well, I guess I shouldn't ask how do you feel about that. I should ask more like, how did he do that? Because I thought it was just a one. You could do more.
You can do more. I have my wife on my phone. I'm on her phone too. It's a lot faster than like putting in the code. It's like just unlock.
Oh,
Just like you can do multiple
here we go.
fingers.
interesting. Yeah, I haven't done that. My wife always like, yeah, she always like when she grabs my phone, she always like from far away. Sometimes she just like flips the screen and it still captures me.
Oh yeah, we're good. Podcast. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. I don't drink. Yeah,
He must be at a 7-Eleven.
Mm,
we'll
maybe
find
a
out
slushy.
tomorrow. Because they have their things that they do. And
All right.
He put a picture of me,
Yes.
my animated me.
Yes.
That's hilarious. All right, whatever. Dude, so oh my gosh, that picture, man. So when we were
When did
doing
you do that?
so remember when we were starting to like do our little like animate, well, it wasn't even animate pictures, it was more like send me your pictures, remember that, to so we could put on our like first show,
Mm-hmm.
our first episode. And
Mm-hmm.
I did everyone the same like the same filter, but let me see if I have the original copy. My filter was the only filter
I
that came out animated.
remember.
And I
I
was just
don't
like,
look
why do I
animated
look
at all.
like a cartoon? And all you guys
Yeah,
look really
it's,
good. And I'm like the only
it's
one that looks like a cartoon. I was so mad at that. I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. Let me see if I can find a picture of it or something. I think I still have it.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is not a bad background. I'm feeling like Osa right now.
Let's see.
I've low key been trying to figure out the anime thing. You know your life gets so much cheaper when you know how to do stuff.
yeah,
It just gets
yeah.
cheaper. Somebody was like, "Hey, why are you paying someone to change your oil?" I'm like, "I don't know how to do it." You know what I mean? But then when you know how to do it, it's like it is cheaper. But at the same time, I don't got the time. I just
I
don't have time
disagree.
to do it.
I disagree with that because if I take my car to Jiffy Lube, well, if I take my wife's car to Jiffy Lube and I do the full synthetic, that's about $90, 90 to $100. When I go buy the parts myself and I get like actual the good stuff, like actual full synthetic, I end up spending about $80. But then I have to do the work myself. So then I'm like, do I want to pay that extra 10 to $15 for somebody to do it? But then they might not use the right stuff. Then I rather just do it myself.
It's funny, bro. That makes complete
Ooh,
sense. It's like, why are we
that,
spending so much more time?
mm-hmm.
Man, I
that
was
that was us back in the day, man. And look, I'm the
Oh,
only
look at
one that
us
looks more animated than everyone else.
animated.
Yeah, everyone else looks
Whoa,
so good.
I swear I'm not animated at all.
Yeah, like everybody else looks so good, and then I'm like the only one that looks like a cartoon. I'm just like, what the freak? Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun creating that stuff, creating this kind of content.
We need to do that again and see what it comes up with. Or
When it
maybe
comes
we use
out,
AI. Yeah,
shoot,
a
I'll probably
different
be
art
looking like
style.
a stick figure, a fat stick figure.
AO King be doing some things with that stuff too. He be doing a lot of stuff with that stuff. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I try to do it and mine don't come out good at all.
Rome, why are you looking so good, bro? Rome's always looking good.
Right.
I know. You see that picture that you
Hmm.
created?
I low key been feeling brown these days. Like a bronze brown.
Just
Like a bronze brown today. I should be stressed out, people. I should be
all right.
stressed out. Like
Check this. Somebody tried arguing that black people are actually brown, and if you're black, you're like African black. That's when you're actual black. But black people here in the states are a shade of brown, just a darker shade of brown.
right, right. Like there is a thing of as being Charlie Brown. Well, I'm just playing. I just wanted to say something like that.
You just want to see
Um,
Charlie Brown.
there is a thing as in like shades, right? And I think that we don't live in shades. Like We just go for whatever color it is. If you're white, you're white. If you're yellow, you're yellow. If you're brown, you're brown. If you're, you know what I mean? Look, check this out. We got blue people. You know what I'm saying? They are
Hmm.
real. They're blue. Like you're a blue person.
Bro, so you
You
look
just
like
live
under
in
the bed,
Vegas.
man. We kind of
This
saw that earlier
guy,
today when he was getting mad in our first part of the podcast. Saw the silhouette side of him.
Literally.
look, look, that's a silhouette right there for you.
Dang. Oh.
Oh shoot, man!
Nah, you pulling out the Michael Blackston jokes.
He's pulling out Michael Blackson jokes, man.
Oh, I heard that, Lady Luck. I thought
Bro,
people were
bro,
saying
bro
ninjas
said
were
that
black
when
now.
cops shoot at you, the bullets come back for flashlights.
Walk away.
This
This is
is
go, man. We
about.
just go walk away from that situation. That was low key mad disrespect. That was what? Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to respond to such joke.
Just different types of brown, dude. Different types of shade.
The cops come back for a flashback.
I hadn't heard that one. That
I'm
was
gonna have
a
to let that one sink in for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's no return from that joke. You must have been the your mama joke kind of person. Anyway, we were gonna continue what we said. Let me just change.
yeah, I
Let me
feel dizzy.
change. Flashbacks though?
I don't like this angle.
Oh my goodness.
Just talking about how ashy you are, bro.
I'm not ashy
You said it
yet.
must
That's
be
you know.
wildfire season.
Only in California. Too bad I'm on the East Coast. Look,
Anyways,
when did we
uh,
start getting into your mama jokes and black jokes?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You wish you was this bronze.
It's late night
Anyway,
though.
look, it is. Like, when was the last time you actually went to sleep and you felt like it was a reasonable time to go to sleep? Like it was reasonable. Yeah, I figured that.
Wait. When's a reasonable time
I figured
to
that.
go to sleep? You said
Yeah, like when is a reasonable time? Like
all the time,
what
bro.
is reasonable?
It's subjective. It's based on on your schedule. If
All the
you
time
are
is
a
the
graveyard,
best
if you're a
time.
graveyard worker, then it's like it's when you get off in the
Nah, you
morning.
just fall asleep on the job, man.
Yeah, fall asleep on the job.
Yeah, especially if you're security, man. That's why I like those security jobs because you can just fall asleep on the job.
I had a buddy of mine that worked security in Park City, and he would just take his Xbox and he would just chill in his little security shack.
Mm-hmm. I've done that before when I used to work security. That was like back in the day, man. I was like 20, 21.
I
Tea
was
time?
meaning to actually like go back into that. Because you make pretty decent money working as security.
Yeah. Well, now they pay pretty good back then from when I used to work in it. I mean, back then it was like I think it was like $9, and now there's security companies that pay up to like $30.
Dang, what am I doing working at a financial institution for?
I
I know,
I'm gonna be
man.
sitting playing my Xbox and get paid more.
Heck yeah, and you can put in the overtime.
Exactly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm quitting tomorrow.
All right, let's go. I'll quit with you.
I
Or let's go walk out.
when I work I got a job as a security officer because I went to a place where, like in school, we had to go
Mhm.
through a security scanner.
Mm.
And she said, "So tell me something about you." And I'm like, "I went to Overbrook High School." She's like, "How does that make any sense?" I'm like, give me some time to explain. I gotta explain. Every morning, every morning when you get to school or you leave school and you come back in, you have to take off like your shoes and anything out your pockets. They have metal detectors.
Mhm.
So she said, "How many students were there?" I said, if you get there at the right time, you might be number 76 in line in the morning. So now you got to figure some things out, you know? So I got a job because I simply went to a school where I had to walk through a metal detector every single day. That's the cleanest job ever. Because if you can't do your job, you still get paid. What did you do as a security officer, Johnny? What did you quit? Like, did you patrol?
Depending on the site, yeah, there would be patrolling. There was a company that I had a patrol vehicle, so that it was I would go from site to site and just kind of patrol in the car and just kind of either walk around or just patrol depending on the site what they wanted you to do. But yeah,
Okay.
for the most part, I was guarding apartments, and like these were like graveyard shifts, and so it was apartments, and those could get scary, man. Because some of these apartment complexes that that have security, sometimes they don't want you to have arm like your pew pews, and so sometimes these like
Pew
ghetto cracked
pews.
out people would come in and try to pick a fight with you.
He said pew pews.
Yeah, get those pew pews, man.
I got pulled over on a bike once. They said I was armed and dangerous. This was in Utah, by the way. This was in Utah. Kind of black man robs a house with a gun on a bicycle. Like, what are we doing?
It happens, man. It happens a lot. Yeah, it really does, man.
He said, "Do you know where you're coming from?" I said, "Work. Where do you work? Around the corner." By around the corner, what do you mean by around the corner? I said, around the corner is around the corner. You go down there, you hit that corner, and you go around it,
Hmm.
around it. And they said, "So where do you work?" That's Ultimate Indoor. Oh, okay. So where do you live? Around the corner. See, sir, you can't just say around the corner and that they expect that to be an answer. I said, "Is there a reason why I'm being impeded?"
Reals, man. Sometimes they do that to you. I had a police officer that, um, or yeah, a police officer that. So I had barely moved into the state of Utah, and there is a an on ramp. If you're familiar with the state of Utah, there's an on ramp on downtown, which is the 400 South entrance into the freeway, and that's a carpool lane. I didn't know that was a carpool lane when I was jumping in, and right when I was going through, I saw it, and I was just like, "Oh shoot, this is a carpool lane."
Okay, that was
And with my luck, a cop was right there on the entrance, just basically waiting for me. So I passed him up. He saw me. I saw him roll out, and then I'm just like, "Oh, he's gonna pull me over." So I start speeding with traffic, trying to merge. And as I'm merging, I have my signal lights, and I'm moving all the way far out to make it home. So I had to jump on the 201 to make it home from the I-15. And this cop could not keep up with me for the life of him. That he had to turn on his sirens, and he had to make people move out of the way to finally catch up to me. And then he pulls me over. Then he goes, "Why are you driving so reckless?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm not." What? I was like, He goes, I've been trying to pull you over since all the way out there, and you're just weaving in and out of traffic, almost causing accidents. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I'm putting my signal lights. I'm looking. I'm like, that. He goes, well, that's not the point. He goes, you're endangering yourself and others. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro. I was like, no, I am not. And so he goes, I'm not gonna argue with you. And he gave me a he was being a punk. And so I'm like, whatever. I have a problem with authority. I really
Look,
do.
look. No, look. You from California.
Mm-hmm.
So it is understandable to the why you drive that way. It's understandable. You
Yeah.
have no choice. Like this is your lifestyle now. This is how it is. I'm in California for like the first time and I'm seeing how reckless you are. Like just why are you driving like this? And then you get to another state and I'm like, I know why you're driving like that. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
figured it out. We figured it out. So when you drive fast, it's not that you have somewhere to be, it's just that you don't want to be stuck where you are.
Yeah.
That's
And
exactly
then,
what
obviously, like when you're trying to merge into the freeway, you either drive faster than the car next to you or you slow down, right?
Hmm.
And
that part.
so, and I'm not gonna slow down, dude. If there's a gap in front of that car, I'm gonna go take it, you know. But then I'm not a slow driver either, so it's you know.
That's a good one. That's a good excuse right there. It's a good excuse right there.
Yeah,
I
getting
my
pulled.
my brother-in-law, he was clocking about 95 and a 60, trying to get somewhere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Cop pulls us over. My sister's like, I told you not to do it. You did it anyway. He goes, I got this. I got this. He starts holding his stomach. He goes, ah, right? And he's like really playing it, right? And the cop's like, you know how I pulled you over? He says, sir, I need to get to the hospital. This is something I can't do. I can't deal with the pain. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And he goes, I can get an ambulance. He goes, no, 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 I'm good. I'm good. I'll take the ticket.
Yeah.
Oh man.
sometimes, sometimes you gotta know when to lose because they'll
Hmm.
insist, and
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure.
well, if you're not sick, you know what I mean? Like, is this still a good excuse? Like, that people do, like, story wise. Also, let me you might have used this a few times. I'm going fast, officer, because my wife is in labor.
I've used that a couple times.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Last time I
My
got pulled
wife's
over
in
for
labor.
speeding. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. So last story here. So last time I got pulled over for speeding, I was and if you know your way around like the Salt Lake City and Tooele valleys, two different valleys. City Tooele Valley is completely country, and so I was riding the back roads. I was hitting. I was actually going 95 on a 50. And as I was driving that fast, I had this gutsy feeling to slow down. And I was just like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Nobody's even out here, anyways. Tow truck happens to pull out from where it was at, and a cop happened to be right there behind that tow truck. And
You
I just
have the
passed it.
worst luck.
I had a, I passed that cop up going 95. And I was like, oh, crap, here we go.
Like, you know how the cops have scanners?
Mhm,
Hmm.
mhm.
There's a point where there's no need for a scanner because you just hear the sound effects, right? Because a car that's going about 60 miles an hour might sound like Right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Not
pulled
true.
the
It's like
boom.
an
You know what
airplane.
I mean? Like
You sound like
that
airplanes.
he was like, I'm not gonna miss this light. Boom. The cops were like, wait a minute, and hold up. Like, you know what I mean? Like you threw him off. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you could have got away. You should have like hit the Nas button and then clocked like 185 miles an hour. You'd be all right.
Yeah, yeah, no, so okay, so I passed the cop up, right? And literally like I'm just like, oh man, I'm cooked, I'm done. And so I pulled over. It literally takes the cop maybe about 2 to 3 minutes for it to finally catch up to me because she had to do a whole U-turn. And even on a U-turn, she couldn't do the whole U-turn, so she had to do like the 3-point turn. And then she just like drove off. So, like I was already pulled over. I already had my license out, my registration, my insurance, everything. And so she finally gets behind me, and then she goes, yeah, okay, she goes, you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, yeah, I was speeding. And she goes, "Well,
Shoot.
why were you speeding?" I was just like, I just got out of work, and granted, this was around like noon, 1 o'clock ish in the afternoon. And so I'm just like, I just got out of work. My boss let me out early. It's Friday. I'm going into the weekend. I'm just super excited to get home. I didn't realize how fast I was going. And so she goes, okay, okay. Then she goes, thank you for wearing your seatbelt. So she gathers my information, comes back, and she goes, all right. She goes, everything came back clean. She goes, everything's good. So I'm just gonna dock you that you were going 5 over. I was like, for reals? And she goes, yeah, just promise me
Uh,
you won't go fast again. I'm just like, yeah, if that's all it takes. But
Mm.
yeah, that was yeah, coming home to the wifey at that time to tell her that I got a speeding ticket. I got in trouble, so twice.
damn, they could have revoked your license, right? For going over like the
For
speed
over a
limit
hundred,
that much.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
I think going over 100 is already considered a crime. So you just, I mean, well, speeding is already a crime in itself, but
Damn, I need to
a
slow
hundred,
down.
100 is enough to go to jail. Yeah.
I need to slow down. I hit 100 real
Do
quick
you
on my
know
car.
how often we want to go 100 miles an hour? In Germany, they allow you to go 100 miles an hour. In Germany, they don't
Australia
care. They
does
just
too.
don't.
I think Australia does
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, that's tonight's show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please send us a follow, shares, and some likes too. So send us some love.
Wait,
We
wait,
really appreciate
wait,
you
wait, wait.
guys.
That's you
What?
have to read that comment. I just get pulled over because I have a Chrysler. That is so true. You know what a
Chryslers,
cop
man.
told you. You know what a cop told me? Cop said, "Nice car. You keep it clean." That's why I don't pull you over. But the second you get a scratch on it, yes, you know what it is. You know what it is. I was like, I got
They
you.
just pull you for no
So
reason. Pull you over for no reason.
yeah, because certain cars match drug dealers. You
Hmm.
got look. If you got a Toyota Corolla, that is not a drug dealer car. Let's just put it that way. They will say this man is an average worker. BMW, AMG, oh yeah, he has a business most likely. Chrysler, drug dealer.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm
start my
done.
whole. I'm gonna start my journey with on a motorcycle here real soon. So I'm gonna go to the MSF courses soon, and
Nice.
we'll see how my journey goes. Hopefully, there's no cops trying to pull me over, or yeah, we'll see.
Appreciate it, Phoenix.
Yeah,
I mean, you're if you're speeding in a car, you're going to speed on a bike. That's it. But it won't sound like vroom. It'll sound like meow, like that. I don't know,
wait,
like that.
how would it sound?
I ain't gonna say it again. I ain't gonna do that.
Oh,
I ain't gonna do that.
Wait, I
I
just
ain't
need to make
gonna
sure
do
how I need to make sure I
oh,
know how it's gonna sound.
that. If you want to hear how it sounds,
Just he's gonna
play the playback.
he said rewind it.
you're right.
All right, fam. Well, thank you so much for
You gonna have to
watching. Please
clip that.
follow, hit that like button, and subscribe. And you know where to find us. We're here every single Friday. So you guys have a wonderful night, and God bless. See you guys next week.
Have a good night, everyone.
Deuces.